Guys, we will be starting at 10:55 exactly sharp, right? And we have already started the recording. तो हम लोग अभी कुछ भी हाई हेलो कर सकते हैं. Everyone excited? Full on? एकदम? कोई nervous तो नहीं है?
Yes.
Full on.
Yes.
Excited.
हाँ, जजेस से भी पूछना पड़ता है. कई बार स्पीकर से ज्यादा जजेस नर्वस हो जाते हैं कि यार इतना कुछ डिफिकल्ट होने वाला है, इजी होने वाला है. तो let's see. It will, decide from the very first performance कि आज का क्या एकदम माहौल होने वाला है. So all the very best to everyone, and I would suggest कि use the chat room. कोई भी queries हैं, questions हैं, so that it won't disturb the speaker. और बहुत सारी मस्ती होने वाली है आज after a long time again.
Sir, before we start, I have a question actually.
Okay, a question with whom? Okay, so we are live, guys. Welcome everyone to MS Talks, and we will be starting in few minutes, and let's have a little chit chat. Sakshi ji, you wanna ask something?
Yes,
Yeah.
my question is that do we have to give our introduction before we start?
It is your choice. See, I would be introducing you, calling your name, right? So you're gonna get 5 minutes. So it's your wish. If you wanna, जैसे मैंने कहा कि welcome साक्षी, तो आप बोलोगे कि मेरा नाम साक्षी है, तो वो एक ही बात है ना? तो it's your wish.
All right, thank you.
हाँ जी. But yeah, Kala ma'am, you were saying something? हाँ, of course. मैं name of city भी जो current है उनकी वो भी announce करूँगा. But again, it is your choice. 5 minutes is very good time, right? लोग तो आधे मिनट के अंदर ही ऐसे पूरा पता नहीं क्या-क्या कर जाते हैं. So 5 good minutes.
जी आज का प्रोग्राम सबसे बढ़िया होने वाला है क्योंकि आज आपने तिलक लगाया हुआ.
अरे, thank you so much.
It will work. आज
बड़ी पार्क की नजर है आपकी.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Subhashi. Good morning, Chandra ji. Good morning.
Good morning.
Rekha ji. Good morning to all the participants. I'm so excited. Good morning.
Thank you very much.
All the
Good morning.
Good morning to the
Good
big boss.
morning.
Good morning, big boss. Big boss. Big boss is there. Chandra ji, I guess I never did. He's a big boss. All right, Gaurav, we are already live, and
Okay.
I guess Diptendu is also here. So why don't
Yes.
we start before time? Let's disrupt.
Oh yes, why not? So guys,
yeah.
we are scheduled for 10:55, but it is 10:50. So let's get started. 1, 2, 3, start. All right, welcome everyone to online impromptu international speaking championship 2021 season 3. This is your host and host GJ गौरव जैन. मैं स्वागत करता हूं आप सभी स्पीकर्स का, फ्रेंड्स का, जूरी मेंबर्स का और सभी का जो आज यहाँ पर आए हैं पार्टिसिपेट करने, गाना गाने, मस्ती करने और कुछ ना कुछ सीखने. दोस्तों, मेरा नाम गौरव जैन है. You can call me GJ. I will be your host for today. And today, this is something so big that you will realize it later that what is going to happen today. So all the very best to everyone. हमारे जो ये event है MS Talks का, the event name आप सभी जानते हैं. It is Online International Impromptu Speaking Championship Season 3. Today is 29th May 2021 और ये बड़ा हसीन टाइम हो रहा है. आप शायद इस टाइम सो रहे होते, पकौड़े खा रहे होते, लेकिन आप यहाँ पर हैं. So can we have a round of applause for ourselves? Kudos to everyone. Right, so keep a diary and a pen handy because आज बहुत सारे speakers बहुत कुछ अपने दिल की बातें बोलने वाले हैं और वो भी unplanned. आपको पता है जब unplanned बोलते हैं तो जो अंदर होता है वही बाहर निकलता है. अभी किसके अंदर क्या है वो हम सारे देखेंगे. तो मैं आपका दोबारा स्वागत करता हूँ. चलिए जानते हैं दोस्तों what is all about MS Talks. क्या है MS Talks? कौन कितने सारे इवेंट्स कर चुका है. So let's have a quick introduction. So MS Talks India has been instrumental to provide a platform to the common man and share voice of India to promote public speaking, presentation literacy and importance of communication skills in India. Online International Impromptu Speaking Championship 2021 Season 3 by MS Talks aims at unleashing the hidden potential of an individual and provide you with the international platform to promote yourself as a public speaker. Impromptu simply means speech delivered without being planned or rehearsed. This skill will take you all together a different level. But don't worry, the topics we all will give you, the jury will give you are easy and related to our daily lives. So that's where you will be tested on your authentic speaking and of course presentation skills. So we are looking for online international impromptu speaking champion 2021 season 3, and anyone who is willing to be a champion can participate from anywhere in the world. Through this championship season 3, we are creating awareness for the importance of communication, improve self-confidence and advocate presentation literacy, and recognize the deserving speaking idol and overall champion of public speaking at international level. OISSC 2021 is a copyrighted signature program of MS Talks India and the brainchild of MS Talks India, founder and president author Sherry, who is a renowned international public speaking coach and TEDx speakers coach in India, who has also been into a full-time professional speaking, public speaking training and coaching, consulting business for over a decade now. Author Sherry is on a mission to create 1 million speakers in India by 2030. As you can see on the screen, all this, everything is going to be featured, already featured on Forbes, Business Standard, TEDx, Your Story, and Josh Talks. This is not, there are a lot more to say. So let's get started, friends. All the very best to everyone. But before we start our event, कुछ मस्ती हो जाए, कुछ entertainment हो जाए, right? Entertainment तो बनता है, और म्यूजिक से अच्छी क्या बात हो सकती है. So let's have some interesting musical performance. और मैं गुजारिश करूंगा हमारे सिंगर जो हैं दितेंदु आहूजा के वो आए और एक बढ़िया सा गाना सुनाएं. उनके आने से पहले मैं थोड़ा बहुत उनके बारे में बताता हूं आपको. दितेंदु आहूजा, he is an experienced telecom domain professional with keen interest in creative and performing arts, particularly writing and singing. He is recognized as a writer and presenter at international level events and conferences. As a natural musical storyteller, Dipendu has curated and delivered musicals in a group and as a solo performer telling beautiful stories through songs. So let's hear it out from none other than Mr. Dipendu Ahuja. Welcome, Dipendu.
Hello everybody. Hello. A very, very warm good morning to everyone. Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you, GJ, for that wonderful introduction. And right at the top, I would like to give a big shout out to author Sherry and the team of MS Talks India. And it is only author Sherry's vision and the tireless work he has put in over the last many years कि आज MS Talk India जो है ना ही केवल एक renowned, recognized, एक prestigious platform बन गया है देश भर के, in fact दुनिया भर के public speakers के लिए. So thank you author Sherry and his wonderful team of MS Talks India for giving me this opportunity of entertaining you all. And GJ or author Sherry can give me a thumbs up if you think I'm ready to go.
Yes, stage is all yours.
All right, thank you so much. So yeah, let us begin this wonderful day with a song of hope. कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं, हर कोशिश में हो वार वार दरियाओं को वार पार आशाएं, तूफानों को झील के मंजिलों को छीन ले आशाएं, मिले दिल की उम्मीदें अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी, आशाएं मिले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी. उड़ जाए लेके खुशी अपने संग तुझको वहाँ जन्नत से मुलाकात हो पूरी हो तेरी हर दुआ आशाएं ये दिल की उम्मीदें हमें अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी आशाएं खिले दिल की उम्मीदें हमें अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी ये अगला गाना ऑथर शेरी और जीजे के लिए तो है बट खास तौर पे आज के सारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स के लिए है। तो अभी तक जो है अगर मुझे किसी की तवज्जो नहीं मिली है तो वो देना जरूर हो, खास तौर पे पार्टिसिपेंट्स। दिल क्या कहता है मेरा क्या मैं बताऊं, तुम ये समझोगे शायद मैं पागल हूँ। दिल क्या कहता है मेरा क्या मैं बताऊं, तुम ये समझोगे शायद मैं पागल हूँ। दिल करता है टीवी टावर पे मैं चढ़ जाऊं, चिल्ला चिल्ला के मैं ये सबसे कह दूं। कौन है ये वक्त का इशारा, कौन हर लम्हा पुकारा, कौन यूं ही देखता है क्या तू, कौन जिंदगी मिलेगी ना दोबारा। दिल करता है सड़कों पे जोर से गाऊं, सब अपने अपने घर की खिड़की खोले, फिर मैं ऐसे जोशीले गीत सुनाऊं, मेरे गीतों को सुन के सब ये बोले। कौन है ये वक्त का इशारा, कौन हर लम्हा पुकारा, कौन यूं ही देखता है क्या तू, कौन जिंदगी मिलेगी ना दोबारा। All right. So to all the participants, I want to wish the very best. Rock today's event. Thank you, Author Sherry. Thank you, GJ, for giving me an opportunity to open the event, to open the online international impromptu speech championship, which is in its season 3. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Very good, sir.
Wow.
Very good, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Super
Dipendra.
awesome.
Lovely.
Yeah.
You have set the tone for today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good.
Much needed, ekdam full on.
Incredible.
Right. So can I request the team to
Fantastic.
Sorry, someone is saying something. Yeah.
Just said incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. What amazing. I'm getting the goosebumps, such a high energy. And music sets everyone up. So kudos, Diptendu. And here's a small token of love from all MS Talks team.
Thank you so much.
Yes, you rocked it, man.
Thank you, Diptendu.
And we are going to call you back very soon. Stay tuned. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
All right, friends. So that was amazing. Deeptendu Ahuja, what a fantastic singer he is. And friends, it is not easy, trust me. It takes a lot of guts to whether you are speaking or singing on the stage, whether it is public speaking or singing. But today we gathered here for what? This online international impromptu public speaking championship. And now what next? Next, it's my honor, it's our pleasure to invite and felicitate our lovely jury members. So let me invite our very first jury member, Mr. Chandar Sharma. He is the founder and CEO of the Karmic Tree. He is a speaker, trainer, coach, facilitator, and enabler, and of course, a culture builder. Welcome Chandra ji, welcome to Impromptu Public Speaking Championship by MS Talks, and this is a token of love from our team. Please accept this.
Thank you very much, Chandraji, for accepting the invite and honoring us with your valuable presence. Thank you so very much. Heartfelt gratitude.
I wish to the entire MS Talk teams. This is a phenomenal day. I'm super excited. Looking forward to hear a lot of you people. I know some familiar faces on the forum today, but I really look forward to a lot of people because I am here also to get inspired. If you speak, you can inspire. And if you can inspire, you can change lives. All the best.
Oh my God, wow, super. Thank you so much, sir, for coming and gracing the occasion. Looking forward to get some amazing insights from you as well. And now it is our honor to invite our next jury member, and the name is Ms. Sulekha Chandra. She is an award-winning entrepreneur, emotional intelligence coach, corporate trainer, research scholar. She is also a co-author, editor, professional speaker. And of course, she is also a senior visiting faculty in Mass Comm and advisory board member. Wow, so many things to say. Amazing. Welcome, Sulekha ma'am. Welcome to MS Talks.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank
please
you so
accept
much.
gratitude in the form of this little appreciation, a digital certificate of appreciation. Please accept
Thank you
this.
so much.
Thank you, Sulekha, for coming and gracing the occasion.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Author Sherry, for the honor. I'll say that this is one of its kind platform, and I have been watching it for past quite some time now. And the kind of work Author Sherry has been doing, 7 times TEDx speaker, and the way he inspires people is simply phenomenal. What I really like about this show is it's a mixed language show. They make you feel so very comfortable that you want to come up with your natural self. And that is the USP of this platform. All the best to everyone, and let's rock.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lekha ji. It's really honor, and thank you for coming and gracing the occasion. And now, friends, I would like to also acknowledge our great Subhash Sharma ji, because he is a great pillar of our MS Talks. He is also Secretary General in MS Talks, and it's our honor that he is helping, and we are so grateful to him for his amazing contribution. Thank you so much, Subhashji, for doing everything you are doing. And he is also a Josh Talk speaker, social activist, and an advocate. So welcome, 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 Subhashji.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Shariji. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, all the jury members. And I welcome all the participants, 25 participants. And in the beginning, I convey my best wishes to them to compete for the first, second, third prizes. But keep aside the prizes. The fundamental point before you should be that you should speak wholeheartedly with open mind. Don't care for first, second, third position. Every speaker in MS Talk show is a winner. Whosoever comes to this stage, whosoever comes to this platform, he has achieved a lot. So be frank, open your heart and say whatever you want to say. We have very sweet, very intelligent, very professional jury members who will judge about your ability. But everyone will be a winner. Don't worry about that. All my best wishes, and I must congratulate Dr. Sherry that during this pandemic period, this is the kind of work he's doing, connecting all the speakers, all the people from all over, not all over the country, but internationally also in many other sessions, and doing a marvelous job from the age of 13 to 70, making speakers. And rest of the things about him and the program of MS Talk, I will talk later. Let the show go on. With all my best wishes and congratulations to everyone. Please go ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Subhashji. And now, friends, it is a chance. It is time to invite the man himself. जिसकी वजह से हम लोग यहाँ पर सब इकट्ठा हुए हैं. Who is the reason for everyone's smile today? And it's my really pleasure and honor to invite none other than Author Sherry. He is a founder and CEO of Public Speaking Institute, founder and president of MS Talks India. He is a professional keynote speaker, 7 times international TEDx speaker, 3 times Josh Talk speaker, and author of international bestsellers. So, ladies and gentlemen, With a great round of applause, let's welcome Author Sherry.
Thank you very much, Gaurav, for such exuberance, such positivity you ooze every time into these events. I want to acknowledge the presence of our valuable and honorable jury for making it possible. Thank you, Subhash ji. Thank you to each and everyone. इस मुश्किल की घड़ी में जो आप लोग आए हैं, इस अनप्रेसिडेंटेड टाइप्स को हम सब फेस कर रहे हैं, और यहाँ पर आना और यहाँ पर आकर के पार्टिसिपेट करना, ये अपने आप में विजेता बनने के लक्षण है. So kudos to each one of you for making sure that you are participating in these kind of initiatives and helping all of us at MS Talks to work on the mission on creating 1 million speakers by 2030. I won't take much of your time, just quickly run you through what kind of scoring sheets we all have, so that you will get to know how you will be quickly evaluated by our honorable jury. I'll just quickly take you through one by one. These are the score parameters right on your screen. The first parameter is soft skill score, which includes your language flow, voice modulation, rate of speech. Then non-verbal skill score, which includes your body language, gestures, facial expressions, etc. Then content score, which will be related to your content quality and brevity, how precise you can be. You can speak up to 5 minutes. The timer will give you an indication after 4 minutes, 1 minute left, like this. You will get a background noise. Exactly like this. But the request here is, don't wait for 5 minutes to get over. If you feel that what you wanted to say, you have already said it, just stop and close the speech. This is the mantra you all should follow. Then the last parameter is presentation skills. And these are some of the titles to be won: best soft skill, best content, best presentation, overall champion, founder's choice, OIISC champion, first runner-up, and second runner-up. I'm truly excited to welcome you all once again for making this entire event possible and making sure that you're contributing to public speaking. It's a big industry now, and trust you me, whosoever will win today, it's not about only winning. Every participant, every winner was once a participant. And today we all have participated, and you all stand a chance to win this championship and make this country proud, make our platform proud, and make your families proud. My best wishes to each and everyone. Thank you very much. Now I will like to introduce our host also, who has been already putting so much of energy into this online hall. He is none other than Mr. Gaurav Jain. He's an entrepreneur. He has recently authored a book, and he is doing amazing work. He's popular as Mr. Lubricant. Gaurav Jain, GJ, thank you very much for being so consistent in giving us positivity. And we would like to give you a small token of love from our side on behalf of MS Talks team. Thank you very much for what all you do.
Wow, thank you so much, Sherry sir. Thank you so much. I really feel.
A round of applause for Gaurav Jain, everyone.
Yes,
Please
yes.
unmute and let's give a round of applause for Gaurav.
Thank you. Wow, so sweet.
Thanks a lot, Gaurav, for your benign presence. Now, I would like to request my team to play a small video, and this video will cover a couple of things which we are about to do, and then I'll hand it over to Gaurav.
All right, guys, check out the video.
मन बलवान लागे चट्टान रहे मैदान में आगे जो झुंझार होते यार वही सरदार सलागे धार को काटे चीर धरे सन्नाटे जब वीर भरे
Thank you very much. and I request Gaurav to take it forward.
Wow, fantastic. And friends, I hope this is giving you so much excitement as it is giving to me. And now it is show time, right? But before we start, I would like to really thank our media partners team, Observer, Hindi Khabar, DP News, Punjab Kesari, and Navdishri Times. I would also like to thank our gifting partner, Cornetos. Yes. I'm sure Cornetos आप सभी लोग ने enjoy करते होंगे. It's one of the healthiest snack in the market. It's a combination of good health and good taste. Cornetos celebrates 12 glorious years, has the big range in the market, nachos, tacos, cashew, almonds, wraps, and many more products. Thank you so much, Cornetos team. And now this time to thank our associate sponsor.
Yeah,
and
Gaurav,
it is my really...
Gaurav, can you play a small video of Cornetos?
Oh yes, let's. I request my team to play a short video for Cornetos.
Exactly, and in fact, I would like to mention that we have got a beautiful gesture this morning from Cornetos team, and they've told me that they are going to dispatch another 10 gift hampers to the top 10 speakers of this championship. So just stay excited. It's going to reach out to your doorstep without you going anywhere, and gifts are always special. Believe me. Yeah, Gaurav is already eating Cornetos. Huh? Awesome.
This is so amazing. I'm really getting addicted to Cornetos. Can we have the video, please? The team, I request the team. This is nachos, crepes, Cornetos, peri peri flavor. I love that. Wow, amazing. Thank you so much, team, for sharing this amazing video. And friends, now it is time to thank our associate sponsor. And I would like to invite Mr. Neil David. He is our associate sponsor. He is the founder. Mr. Neil David Katwal is the founder and director of Neil David Group, who is an international fashion icon and celebrity hair expert. Welcome, Neil David ji. Welcome. We request you to, just say a few words. You need to unmute yourself. I'm not able to hear you.
Did he join? Neil, are you there?
Yes. Can you stop sharing the screen? Maybe we can see him. Yeah, hello, sir. Welcome.
Hi, Neil.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you all?
Awesome. Thank you for joining us all the way from Nepal. It's a pleasure to have international celebrity guests of your cadre. It's an honor to have you at MS Talks.
Thank you. And thank you, MS Talk. And especially thanks to Author Sherry, sir, giving me this opportunity. And thanks all entire team of MS Talk. And I'm watching the Gaurav sir presentation very brilliantly. He's presenting, and I'm really appreciate for that. And thank you being a part of MS Talk from 2019. The first time I stood in Delhi and share my experience. MS Talk give me the most confidence in my life. And from that stage, I'm able to speak very well. Everything changing, like it's doing a life changing, like a life changing. So my journey, I'm talking about my journey from, it is not about what to do. It's about what to dream. I start my journey from a small village of Nepal, and my visa was refused to 7 times to study abroad. And I want to be in a fashion industries. I start my fashion designing from Delhi later, and I quit after studying 18 months and jumped to the hairstyling career, and then I went to the many reputed institute like Delhi, Thailand, Singapore, London, and did my hairstyling and start with 250 square feet salon in Kathmandu in 2006. 9th of June, my godfather David birthday, and today we are having almost 70 plus outlet in India, Nepal, and I have already signed some international project also. So this is how we make our journey to the next level. But to expose yourself, to make more confident yourself, stage like MS Talk is so important. When I talk about 2019, I was so nervous before being on stage. So Mr. Arthur Sherry is always inspiration, motivator, giving a lot of courage to me to be on stage. And I'm so much thanks Mr. Arthur Sherry, MS Talk, all entire team who has given me the new thinking, new power, new strength for my upcoming projects. And I'm really thanks for everyone for this opportunity to let me have my few words here. And please, I hope anybody want to connect for the franchise of our brand, Neil Davids. Hopefully, Mr. Arthur Sherry is also joining me, and I'm being a part of MS Talk. So you can have an inquiry about Neil David franchise. We are soon coming in Jammu and Pune also, as well as a lot of part of India I've already signed. So thank you very much, and thank you, Arthur Sherry.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming and gracing the occasion. And we are really pleased.
And lastly, I wish all the participants very, very, very good luck. It's not a opportunity; it's a big opportunity to be on this platform. It doesn't matter you win or lose. It's a matter how you speak, how you present, and how you build a confidence in you. So we have to thank this great opportunity by MS Talk, and I think we must not miss this opportunity in a single also. So thank you, Gaurav sir, and hearing you is like learning a lot of things, and you are really great speaker, a great presentation, and I'm really willing to meet you as a person in Delhi. Let this pandemic
Sure, sir,
over.
you're most welcome. I'm also very excited to meet you.
And especially from Kathmandu, from Pashupatinath, I'm praying for India to be safe, remain safe, and all the people, let God not give so much tough time more again to all of us, and then India comes up blooming again in this universe, normal people, normal life, and a good and healthy life to everyone. I wish you and pray everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. And friends, he is Neil David, sir, and founder and director Neil David Group, international fashion icon and celebrity hair expert. Thank you so much. And now it is show time, friends. जिसका आप बेसब्री से इंतजार कर रहे थे, अब वो टाइम आ गया है और ऑथर शेरी सर ने हमने ऑलरेडी बता दिए हैं कि क्या-क्या रूल्स हैं. जस्ट मैं आपको रिवाइज कराता हूं कि एवरीवन विल गेट अ टॉपिक फ्रॉम आवर वंडरफुल जूरी मेंबर्स. कोई भी आपको एक टॉपिक देंगे और आपको 5 मिनट मिलेंगे. जैसे ही 4 मिनट हो जाएंगे आपको एक आवाज सुनाई देगी, ये वाली. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Yes, exactly. कारा मैम की तरफ से आएगी आवाज, मैं नहीं बोलूंगा. और जैसे ही 5 मिनट्स ओवर हो जाएंगे आपको फिर से आवाज सुनाई देगी. टाइम ओवर, राइट. सो मेक श्योर कि आप अपना पूरा टाइम कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं, उससे पहले ही आप अपना बात कह रहे हैं. सेकेंडली मैं आपसे ये बता दूं कि भाई कोई भी मेरे से ये ना पूछे am I audible, am I visible, क्योंकि अगर आपकी आवाज थोड़ी सी ऊपर नीचे होगी मैं आपको अपने आप टोक दूंगा. Right, we have to respect the time, और time बहुत जल्दी बीते जा रहा है. Without wasting a single moment, let's invite the very first speaker of impromptu speaker, Sonu Singh from New Delhi. Welcome, Sonu. And now I request Chandar sir to give her a topic.
Gaurav, my request will be let's honor the lady in the room. My jury partner should take the lead.
Okay, ladies first, you mean, right? Absolutely. ठीक है. So, Sonu, you are there?
Nice gesture.
Good morning, GJ. Good morning, everyone.
Good to see you. All the very best. And now, can we have the topic from Sulekha ma'am?
All right, Miss Sonu, I would like to have your thoughts about author Sherry.
Fantastic. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, you are asking to give me thoughts about my own mentor, and that has been a wonderful journey. So I will start with one incident that I would like to narrate. May 31st, I was just talking to my friend, and I was just telling, yaar, 3 mahine ho chuke hain, lockdown ho chuka hai, I'm not doing anything. I mean, I've just started my business. I'm trying to flourish in the corporate world, but there's something which is missing, and I'm not being able to do anything. And her words struck like golden hour. She was in a university which is called the Public Speaking University, and she told me, why don't you join this university? They are running a challenge of 30 days wherein they are going to give you videos daily and you are going to get evaluated. So that will obviously help you more in confidence. And since हम कुछ नहीं कर रहे 3 महीने से लॉकडाउन है, सब कुछ बहुत बुरा चल रहा है, दिमाग नहीं चल रहा है बॉस, so क्या करें, so let's join this challenge. So along with her, I joined this PSI community. I came in touch with some amazing participants, but one man whom I came in contact with a heart of gold and a manner of steel, and with his voice and with his all content and dedication that he gave us that feedback every single day on every single video of mine, made me sit here in front of you today. He's none other than author Sherry. He has been an influential person in my life who has changed my course of public speaking, who has changed the way I speak, who has changed the way I deliver. None other than that, he has changed lives of millions and he is doing it. I am very much in awe with his aura when he comes and speaks, and every word that he speaks is a word of wisdom. So if anybody wants to know what is wisdom, what is humility, what is being down to earth, what is giving selflessly, what is being selfless service, you have to come to PSI community, where I am a part of right now as a member, and I'm proudly saying it, it has been amazing journey for me. Now, he is not only a man of words, but if you pick up a call and you just ask him, sir, I am in a mess, I want to talk to you, he will never leave a scope that he does not talk to you. Whenever he has the time, he calls up, he asks, and he gives us a direction what we should do. And on his given shown path, till date, PSI has been my family. All these people who I see here, every day, every single time I see GJ, I see Kara ma'am, I see Suresh sir, I see Lipsa, I see Gurmeet sir, I see so many people, I see Inspire, and I'm like Saurav, and everybody has been phenomenal in my life. I'm learning each day from each one of you. And that is what I have to say about author Sherry and PSI community. If you're not there in the community, come to the community. If you're not there in the university, join the university. And if you're not joining his course, join it, because that will give you a direction in your life to be who you are, what you are, and why you are. That is all from me. Thank you so much. I'm a corporate trainer, and today I can proudly say that whatever I do, whoever I do, whatever speeches I give, whatever awards I have won on MS Talk public speaking platform, is all because of him and his learning and his teaching. Thank you so much.
Wow, fantastic, Sonu. Kya baat hai. What a great start. Full on. Super.
Ma'am ने topic ऐसा दिया, I can keep
अरे
on talking
एकदम
for
इससे
10
easy
minutes.
कुछ नहीं हो सकता. Lovely. And now friends, I can see few people जिनका जो है कैमरा ऑन है, कौन नहीं है, कैमरा ऑफ है. तो या तो इसलिए आपने ऑफ करा हुआ कि आपका नंबर बहुत बाद में आने वाला है. तो let me give you a surprise for today कि I'm going to call anyone from anywhere. So I'm not following this order. Of course, I would be sharing the serial number. ये कौन serial number है? So I request everyone कि please have your camera on so that we can see your smiling faces. Right. All right. So it is 9 for the next speaker, and I'm calling from the middle. Okay, so let's have Super Suresh ji from Chennai. The speaker serial number 6. Super Suresh ji from Chennai, welcome. And can I request Chandar sir to give him a topic?
Yeah, hi Suresh. I am someone who uses a lot of objects, and the object for you is in right in my hands, and you have to speak on
thank you very much, sir. You know, when you showed
Your time
me that
starts
mic,
now, Super Sureshji. Your time starts
Yes.
now. Yes.
the mic, you know that I'm so crazy about holding that, and you gave me that to me. That's a blessing that we will receive in our life. And even when you showed me the mic, immediately for me, Neil David came in front of me. He told that 2019 he met MS Talk as a platform, which gave him a courage to develop himself who he is now. So that's the power of mic. When we see this and when we receive it, we need to use the mic as a tool to put ourselves into that and connect into everyone's heart and soul, because the words what we are going to send through the mic is going to resonate more deeper, more stronger, and it is going to create a great impact on anyone who is going to listen to the speech what we are going to deliver in our mic. So this mic, when I was studying in my school, I was so crazy about standing in the prayer, to stand in front of the mic and give an announcement on every Monday. And when you showed the mic, it also made me to go into my school days and think that 400 to 500 people who stand in the ground will listen for the word which I'm going to give to them. So that was the energy which, when you showed the mic to me, came into my, see, it brought me to, and you know, all the tears started to flow, roll into my eyes when we connect with something which is so deeper into us. And this particular mic is what an inspiration which made me to bounce back in many situations, and many challenges I overcome through speaking myself using the microphone which is in my headphone. So at this time we cannot able to stand in front of a mic, but these microphones are helping us to connect and touch with many beautiful hearts and souls, and inspire them to gain more energy and accept themselves that tough situations may come in life, but we need to overcome through our energy and through our self-encouragement, because self-encouragement is what very, very essential. So everyone, even many people are giving a piece of advice that now, if you feel lonely, turn on your mic in the phone, record it and listen to that. That will bring you more kind of courage that how well you are connected with yourself. So thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity, sir. Thank you.
Lovely, very nice, Super Sureshji. And friends, now it is time to thank our another associate sponsor, which is Emanation. So can I invite Mr. Gurdeep Singh Dillon, who is the founder and director of Emanation. He is also a spiritual healer and coach. Gurdeep ji, if you can share a few words in 1 minute, you'll be really honored. Over to you.
For sure. Thank you, DJ. Thanks a lot. First of all, I want to welcome everyone, every participant over here on MS Talk platform. As I'm representing Emanation over here, Emanation says to radiate the best out of you, the best from within you. And MS Talks is a platform where we are here to showcase our best self. So don't worry about being a winner, because everyone is a winner in their own self. Everyone is going to win. You are having a situation where you are going to win the game by representing your own true self. The truthfulness of you is going to radiate the energy of you. So please be truthful to whatever you want to represent, whatever topic you are getting, and say from the true heart. As Emanation says, radiate from within. Everything is inside you. We just need to showcase it. We just need to get it out. Even though it's the hard times, but the hard times are not going to stay for longer.
True.
But we are going to make an impact which is going to be with us every time. So put your best foot forward and put your best efforts to showcase yourself. That's all. Welcome to all of you.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Gurdeep ji.
Say something
And
about Emanation also.
yes.
Please say something about Emanation also. What all you do at Emanation? Yeah.
Emanation, basically, we are the product manufacturer where we are working to bring out the best by cleansing the aura. Right now, we are saying that we need to sanitize ourselves, we need to have social distancing. But when we are having powerful aura from ourselves, we can radiate the best of the energies. We are managing the energies. We are having these kind of perfumes. These are healing perfumes, which are going to help us balance our chakras. Like we say that we do meditation, but we are not able to take ourselves to the level of meditation. We are having drowsiness, we are having fever, we are having irrelevant thoughts coming to us. So these chakra balancers are going to take you to the next level where you can achieve those things while meditating. These chakra balancers and aura cleanser sprays are made with special energy. They are a combination of all the healing therapies. I myself am a pranic healer and a Reiki grandmaster. I put Reiki energies into them. Then these are having crystal energies. The gem elixir, water is being used, color therapy is being used, aromatherapy. These are special aroma oils. These are all natural products, no chemicals. And as we use sanitizer, I'm telling people to use this since last 7 years. So they are sanitizing their aura. Once our aura is sanitized, we are not going to get any germ. Any virus, any bacteria coming to us stays for 6 months in our aura before penetrating my body. So if we can clear our aura, we can clear all the viruses and bacteria. And no coronavirus can also impact you. So Emanation.
Guldeep ji, we request you to share the link as well of your website so that people can see it and learn more details.
Yeah, sure. Website, our website tarasutra.in is under.
You can see it. Use in the chat room. So and your contact number as well.
Innovation right now. Very soon we are going to get it online.
Okay. You can mention your contact details in the chat room. Thank you so much for coming and gracing the occasion. And we please accept a token of appreciation from the MS Talks team.
Thanks, Dr. Sherry, for this opportunity. I take every problem as an opportunity. So this is a new opportunity coming to me, and where I am standing today, it's just because of Author Sherry. He's a great mentor, great person to be in contact with.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Guldeep ji. God bless you. Have a good day. And now, friends, it is time to call upon our next speaker. And the next speaker's name is Shweta Nayyar from Mumbai. Can I request Lekha ji to give her a topic?
Hi, Shweta.
Hello. Good morning.
Very good morning. So your topic for today is how can we heal the planet?
How can we heal the planet? Thank you so much.
Your time starts now.
A very good morning to all of you present here. I am really very delighted to get this topic. How can we heal the planet? Believe me, being the founder of Comfinity, it is my passion. It is a mission of my company to, heal the planet and heal each and every person on the earth. One thing which we can do to heal the planet is think positive. All our thoughts which we think should be positive. Thinking positive is one of the best asset which we have in our mind. And if we think positive, we can bring a definite, change in healing the planet. Today, as we know, the planet, all the people in humanity, humans, creatures are suffering. Why are they suffering? Because they are dealing with some stress, anxiety issues. They're dealing with jealousy. They're dealing with panic attacks, anxiety, anger issues. And what exactly do you think we need to heal? First of all, we need to be in gratitude of whatever has been given to us in the universe. If we be in gratitude to what we have been given, it is so amazing. Universe has given us such amazing things to live. And if we do not accept and give gratitude for all these things, it is not just by word of mouth. I'm saying I'm thankful for the oceans and for the seas and for everything. I have to really live by my word. When I say I have to really live by my word, I say I make sure I keep the oceans clean. I keep the beaches clean, I keep the environment clean, the pollution part and everything. If each one of us, without complaining to the other person, you don't do this, you did dirty, हम दूसरों का ना बोलकर, if we take the onus of correcting ourselves, believe me, it will be healed. Each one of us here can contribute in some positive way if we stop comparing ourselves to others and say, he did not do this, he did not do this. The blame game which is going on in the country, in the universe, is something which is stopping us from healing the world. Today we become very, very happy when someone is suffering. We really don't have people who really take everything in their own stride. But after the pandemic of COVID, I am seeing a various change in, the people thinking. They really think in a way now how to help. So, you have various groups who are coming forward to help people, whether it is mentally, emotionally, the beach cleanup drives, which I see all the youth, they are doing. So this is so amazing, if you see how each and every person is coming forward to help. And if you are one person who is thinking, how can I contribute to heal? First of all, start healing yourself within. If you start healing yourself within, each and every person healing themselves will give, a chance and an opportunity to heal everything around the world. So if you want to heal the world, please start with your own self. जब हम बाहर नहीं जा सकते कोविड में, तो हमें अंदर जाना चाहिए, खुद के अंदर देखना चाहिए. That is something beautiful. I feel, we have to heal not only the universe, but our own selves. How do we heal our own selves? Start learning about the energy. What is it? We all are made up of energy. So if we are made up of energy, let us understand what is this energy and how beautiful this energy can help us to heal our own selves. What are the things which actually deplete our energy? Our negative thoughts deplete our energy. Our, when we get jealous, deplete our energy. There are so many negative emotions which are up and down, which deplete our energy. So we should actually, say goodbye to all these negative emotions and say hello, Zindagi, and hi to all the positive emotions which are coming our way. And this will make sure that once we heal ourselves, the small inner child within us, we can heal the world. And once you start giving to other people, it is in giving that we receive, and we can actually heal the world. All of us together can heal this beautiful world. And thank you so much for giving this topic. I think this is an opportunity from the universe to spread this message of healing the world together. And believe me, guys, we all can do it together. Thank you so much.
Wow, Shweta, you rocked it. Very, very nice. Amazing. Amazing. Amazing insights. All right, friends. Next we have is Sakshi Kapila from Ludhiana. Welcome, Sakshi. And I request Chandra sir to give her a topic.
Sakshi, welcome. And I told you I'm someone who uses a lot of objects. And Sakshi.
Good morning, sir.
Do you see something in my hand?
A bulb, yes.
I'm a bulb and my job is to, and my purpose is to. Okay, I'm a bulb, my purpose is to, purpose.
All right, Sakshi, you got
A very
it?
good morning to all.
All the best. Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
please
yes,
start.
I have.
Yeah.
A very good morning to all the judges, and a very good morning to all my friends over here. My name is Sakshi, and my purpose is to give confidence to each and every student, to each and every young mind in the country. Just like author Sherry, I have the same vision in my mind. But before I start sharing my vision, let me take you back and let me share my small encounter with author Sherry. I think it's just how universe works and how universe wanted me to be here today. About 10 days back, I found author Sherry on LinkedIn. His profile was very interesting. Somehow I managed to message him on the LinkedIn, and he was very proactive, I have to say. I immediately got a response from him. And I also managed to get his contact number. Then I set up an appointment with him. And finally, when I called him, I talked to him and I said, hello, Mr. Author Sherry. I have found you on LinkedIn. I'm myself a trainer, a public speaking trainer. And since you do the same thing, I found your profile to be very interesting. I would definitely want to connect with you. And I want that if I can collaborate with you, work with you, do something together, it would be really an amazing opportunity for me. And the way he started talking, he was very precise, very focused, and very much clear in his thoughts. Within that, I think just 3-4 minute conversation, I was pretty much clear that what he is. Although I hadn't gone in detail and searched about him, but within that 3 to 4 minute conversation, he created an amazing impact on me. Then I searched more about him. I got to know about this contest. This is how I'm here to upgrade myself, to come over here, learn from so many amazing speakers over here, and also to be here to see what Author Sherry is doing, to connect with him. And this is my purpose as well, that I believe that confidence is must, not just for speaking in front of people, but to do anything that you want to do in your life. And that is my purpose as well, where I want to give confidence, give those skills to all the young minds in this country, so that they can also go ahead and, just achieve all the beautiful opportunities that they have in life. And I understand this because I was an introvert. Yes, I'm so proud to say today that I was an introvert, not I am. Because today I have changed myself, and I know I have done so many things, so many certifications, so many programs, just like one I'm doing today. And nonetheless, I have to admit that I was totally nervous today as well. And I am right now that I'm speaking, but this is the growth that we all want to have. And this is my purpose, because I feel so happy to be the person that I am today. And I want to give that level of satisfaction, that level of happiness to each and every person, because it's an amazing feeling. Thank you so much. And this is my purpose that I want to achieve in my life. Thank you once again.
Lovely, Sakshi. Very nice. Great. And friends, now it is time to call upon our next speaker. The name is Ankita Gaur from Dubai. Welcome, Ankita. And now I request Sulekha ma'am to give her a topic.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everybody.
Hi, Ankita.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
How are you? I'm good.
Good. Excited.
Did you watch any movie of late?
Movie? You want? Okay, so not really. Quite busy with work and everything, so not movie. Yes.
Any web series?
Web series? Yes, kind of. Very little.
Which one?
Okay, so there is a comedy series on Netflix, Bhag Binni Bhag.
Bhag Binni Bhag.
Yes.
Could you please tell us the gist of this web series?
Sorry.
Could you please tell us the gist of this web series to whatever extent you watched?
Okay. So.
And your time starts now. This is the topic, okay?
Okay.
All the best.
So why I chose, okay, first of all, good morning to everybody. And I'm really excited to be here and be a part of this wonderful championship. Okay, so I will get back to the topic. Why I chose this series, because this is all about your dreams. This series is all about your dreams. And I truly believe that if you don't have passion in your life, then your life is not worth living. So in this series, as there is a girl who is confused in her life, and basically she doesn't know whether she wants to get married to the lover or she wants to go for being a stand-up comedian, which is very difficult for a girl at this age, where her parents want her to get married to an ideal guy and have a beautiful career. But she wants to go for her passion. And this is somewhere where I would like to add on my story, my personal story. I got married when I was 23, and I had a passion for doing something on the creative side. I was a bit confused, but when I took up the job, when I was about to get married at the age of 23, I took up the job. Similarly, like the series, my parents also asked me that it's fine, but if you are getting a good guy to get married to and get settled down, please get married, and post that you can have your career. in that confused state of mind, I also got married. And then I realized after some years, after the years passed, I realized that, oh God, you cannot sleep peacefully if you have a dream in your eyes. You really can't. And one day, one very fine day, I got up and I told this to my husband. I said, listen, I love you. I love my family. I'm going to give 100% to this. But I have a passion. I have a dream in my eyes, which never lets me sleep. I dream myself receiving an award. I dream about myself doing something great, inspiring people, touching lives. The richest place in this world is the grave, where there's so many people, they have been put with lots of knowledge in their brain, but it was never shared across. It was never shared across. So I told my husband, I don't want to be the one. I want to fly. I want to fly. I want you to hold my string and let me be the kite so that I can fly. I know where my roots are, but still I want to grow. And my husband, he gave me that opportunity to go out and live my dreams and to work on my passion. And today I'm very, very proud to tell you, after moving to a very different country, I am in Dubai, I'm in UAE. From India, I moved here in UAE. After this, I asked my husband, oh God, again, I have moved to a new country. It's not India, nothing is similar. How will I work on my passion now? But today I'm very proud. It was my hard work. It was my dream. It was my passion, which didn't let me sit still and just blame everybody that you didn't let me this. My parents got me married at 23. Not this. I worked hard. I looked around for all the opportunities. And today I'm very, very proud of myself. Seriously, and I'll thank everybody for the support. I have been taken as the presenter of a show in UAE and also have got a project manager job in the same creative company. So I'm really proud of myself. And I want to tell everybody, never let your passion go. That's the reason during this pandemic and this COVID-19 situation, when you keep on receiving negative news around the world every time, when near and dear ones, I want myself to keep motivated and I want myself to dream and just keep on working and nothing can stop. You will be unstoppable. And in the end, I would like to add these two lines of Gulzar, because I also read poetries and ghazals, because it keeps me very close to the reality of life, the depth of the meaning. I would like to say, Zindagi mein mushkile hazar, magar chalte rahiye janab, isi ka naam zindagi hai. So I really believe that we should never stop. Keep on working, keep on dreaming, because you never know from where who's observing you, from where God is observing you, who will give you that opportunity, and you will do wonders. And now today I can say that the day I will be dying or I will be on my deathbed, I will have that feeling of contentment. I will say I'm content. Thank you so much.
Wow, lovely, Ankita. Very, very nice. Love the way you ended with some amazing poet. Very, very nice.
Thank you so much.
And now, friends, you must have noticed अभी हमारे साथ में गुरदीप जी आए थे जो आपको कुछ phrase दिखा रहे थे. To your surprise, I would like to say that all top awardees will get a chance to win all this emanation loving self-miss praise जो भी first, second, third and overall champions होंगे. So be excited and all the very best. And now it is time to call upon our next speaker. The name is Rita Harlalka from Guwahati. Welcome, Rita ji. And can I request Chandar sir to give her a topic?
Welcome, Rita. And the object in my hand right now is a glass. Life is glass half full, half empty. Expand on this.
Your time starts now. All the best.
Good morning, everybody. I am Rita Harlalka from Guwahati, the land of aromatic tea, mighty Brahmaputra, and blessed by Ma Kamakhya. Thank you so much, sir, for showing me that glass, which actually depicts the purpose of each one's life. It is all up to us how we fill up our lives. I want to share a very short story about World War II The world was going through strenuous times, and all the leaders were baffled. They didn't know how to rule out the emergency. That time, the Prime Minister of Great Britain, Winston Churchill, made an announcement that the country, the soldiers, and the pregnant women needs egg. And this time we are facing shortage of eggs. The next day, the streets were crowded. There were huge queues in front of the ration shops. And can you guess the reason why? They didn't come to buy eggs. Instead, all of them came down to return the eggs. Now, my dear friends, you must be thinking, why am I talking about the story of World War and returning eggs, and when the topic is speaking about the purpose of life? I just wanted to bring out the analogy of one's own thought process. In today's time, we are going through most difficult time. And if now we don't understand the purpose of our lives, if now we don't understand what a small deed, what our small step, what a single small effort can do for the betterment of society, I don't know when will we do that. Another short parable. Once Chandragupta Maurya was facing immense problems because he was surrounded by enemies all over the place. And his best elephant was injured. He was screaming and hooting for help because he had gone to drink water from the mud, and there he had delved deep into the pond. They tried all sorts, but they didn't get. They were not able to pull the elephant up. Buddha somewhere came to know about this crisis, and he just said, instructed the king to beat the battle drums. Everyone was surprised. But because Buddha had instructed, the battle drums started to be beaten. And within moments, the elephant balanced himself, looked up, hooted, and slowly balanced and stood straight. The purpose of this was that one needs to be made realize of his purpose. Buddha made the elephant realize that you are here to serve the king. The battle drums are beating, and yes, you have to be up and working in no moment. This is what a glass signifies each and every day. I've seen so many families who've lost their family, friends, the breadwinner. I know it's very easy, much easier said than done, but 1 minute left. If we can gather the courage and give our best to motivate ourselves, to motivate people around, to motivate the society in whole, because we are going through difficult times, the purpose of filling your glass up to the brim will help each and everybody, ourselves and the society as a whole. Keep motivating yourself and others with small yet powerful stories. I am a storyteller. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Lovely. Very nice, Ida ji. And friends, now it is time to call upon our next speaker. The name is Mr. Apurva Bhagat from Ahmedabad. Welcome, Apurva ji. And can I request Sulekha ma'am to give him a topic?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Apurva.
Yes, good morning,
How are you
ma'am.
today?
That's fine, ma'am. A little bit excited.
Apurva, what do you do?
I'm a financial consultant.
Amazing. Can you talk about what kind of financial stress is happening during COVID?
I'm speaking in Hindi. Right now, जो मैं product के लिए काम कर रहा हूँ, जो financial stress
Your
market
time
में.
starts now. All the best. Yeah.
Okay. फाइनेंशियल मार्केट के अंदर जो भी स्ट्रेस है वो इतना बड़ा है कि लास्ट आरबीआई गाइडलाइन के हिसाब से 5,04,032 करोड़ एनपीए हो चुके हैं। एंड अगर आप बात करो एमएसएमई की, तो उसके अंदर लॉट्स मैनी मीन्स आप अगर छोटे जो व्यापारी की बात कर रहे हो, तो अभी इसमें ऐसा है कि दे आर गोइंग टू जस्ट, आप इतना समझ लो कि बस अभी उनके पास कुछ भी नहीं है। मेरा मेन प्रोडक्ट है काम करने का सिविल रेक्टिफिकेशंस का काम, एंड वी आर हैविंग द 100+ ब्रांचेस ओवर इन इंडिया, और मेरा मेन वर्क है सिविल रेक्टिफिकेशन। मीन्स अगर किसी को फंड्स चाहिए फाइनेंशियल, उनको कहीं पे भी अगर छोटे से छोटा लोन चाहिए या बड़ा लोन चाहिए, तो इट्स एन मैंडेटरी प्रोविजन इन द आरबीआई कि उसका सिविल रिपोर्ट ठीक होना ही चाहिए। एंड ड्यू टू द कोविड सिचुएशंस, अभी मार्केट की सिचुएशन इतनी खराब हो चुकी है कि अगर जो बड़े से बड़ा व्यापारी है वो भी अभी इस समय, अगर मैं अभी गुजरात अहमदाबाद से बात कर रहा हूँ, तो यहाँ का जो पॉश एरिया है एसजी हाईवे रोड, देयर इज अ 20+ बिग शोरूम्स आर गोइंग टू बी शट डाउन। एंड जो स्ट्रेस लेवल की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, तो अभी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया जो भी अभी नई स्कीम्स वगैरह ला रहे हैं, तो मेरे हिसाब से नरेंद्र मोदी जी को, हमारी फाइनेंशियल जो आयोग है, उन लोगों को एक सोचना चाहिए कि जो लास्ट फर्स्ट फेज में भी कोविड के अंदर उन लोगों ने 20 लाख करोड़ का जो आप लोगों ने अगर सुना होगा कि क्रेडिट गारंटी फंड करके उन लोगों ने सबको लोन के रूप में दिया हुआ था। बट आप इनकी सच्चाई अगर देखने जाओ तो होता क्या था कि वो उन्हीं को मिलता था कि जिनका पास्ट परफॉर्मेंस ठीक है, मीन्स 1 महीने पहले वो ठीक है। आप समझो मार्च 21 के अंदर कोविड स्टार्ट हुआ, लॉकडाउन इंडिया में हुआ, अभी मई जून के अंदर वो लोग फंड्स दे रहे गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया सब कस्टमर्स को, तो उनका कहना ये है कि भाई मार्च अप्रैल के अंदर उसका ठीक होना चाहिए अकाउंट। तो हाउ इट इज पॉसिबल? ये इट इज नॉट एट ऑल पॉसिबल। और इन लोगों ने इतना बड़ा यहाँ पे रख दिया है कि अगर आपका ये रिपोर्ट ठीक नहीं है तो आपको कुछ भी नहीं मिलेगा। अगर हम लोग यहाँ पे 30-40 पार्टिसिपेंट्स है, मैं दावे के साथ कह सकता हूँ कि अगर 40 आदमियों का अगर सिविल रिपोर्ट में फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट निकाल के दूं, तो उसमें से 35 आदमी का सिविल ठीक नहीं होगा और उसको लोन भी नहीं मिलेगा। और 110% ये होता ही है। 95% आउट ऑफ द 100 इन इंडिया जो अबाउ 80 है, उनका सिविल रिपोर्ट ठीक नहीं है। तो एवरीबडी गेट देन फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस में है, बिजनेसेस ठीक नहीं चल रहे, गवर्नमेंट जो दे भी रही है उन लोगों को जो, बट उनमें भी कैसा दे रही है उन लोगों के, भाई एक बड़ा सा बता दिए कि भाई इतना हम दे रहे हैं, बट कहाँ पे दे रहे हो, कैसे दे रहे हो, वो प्रोसीजर कोई भी नहीं देखता है। इवन दो छोटे आदमियों के लिए 1 लाख 2 लाख का दे दिए, कभी आपको बैंक में जाके 1 लाख रुपए का लोन।
आपके लिए क्या सुझाव है?
मेरा सुझाव ये है
आप लोगों की मदद कैसे कर रहे हैं ऐसे, जब आपके इश्यूज आपके सामने हैं तो आप कैसे लोगों की मदद कर रहे हैं?
हम लोगों की मदद ऐसे कर रहे हैं अभी राइट नाउ, अवर्स इज एन एनजीओ आल्सो, द अपूर्व फाउंडेशन इज एनजीओ। तो अभी हम बैंक्स में जाके फिर रेगुलर सेमिनार्स कर रहे हैं, ऑनलाइन वेबिनार्स कर रहे हैं कि कहीं पे भी कस्टमर्स को कोई इश्यू आ रहा है फाइनेंशियल में लोन लेने के लिए, बिकॉज अगर पैसा नहीं है कस्टमर तो वो कुछ भी नहीं कर पाएगा। आप देखो कि बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज भी अभी शट डाउन हो रही है, कॉर्पोरेट्स भी बंद हो रहे हैं, तो हम लोग उनको ऐसे हेल्प करते कि भाई ये लॉ हमें सुधारना है। मैंने खुद ने हाई कोर्ट में PIL भी फाइल की हुई है, और अभी हमारा नेक्स्ट मंथ के अंदर ही उसका शायद आ जाएगा। आप लोगों ने सुना भी होगा कि जो EMI मैरिटोरियम पीरियड के लिए भी सुप्रीम कोर्ट के अंदर PIL थी, उनमें भी वन ऑफ आवर कंपनीज देयर। तो सोसाइटी के लिए हम यही हेल्प कर रहे हैं कि देखो एक बंदा कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा, हमें एक्ट को ही सुधारना होगा, और उसके PIL इज द बेस्ट। तो हम इंडिविजुअल्स को भी सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, बैंक्स में जाके उन लोगों को बता रहे हैं कि भाई ऐसे नहीं हो सकता है कि एक आदमी को आपको पैसा देना है, गवर्नमेंट दे रही है, बट उसका प्रोसेस तो आप देखो कैसे कर रहे हो प्रोसेस। आपको 1 लाख रुपए देने, आप नहीं दे रहे हो। फिर हमने RBI से परमिशन लिया, वहां से हमने स्पेशल सर्कुलर्स और नोटिफिकेशन हर बैंक्स को दिलवाया, एंड देन आफ्टर थोड़ा अभी हो रहा है, सेकेंड वेव जब आया तो अभी सेकंड टाइम अभी जो भी नई फैसिलिटीज आएगी तो उनमें ये कंसीडर किया जाएगा कि कैसे पब्लिक को हेल्प किया जाए उन लोगों के अंदर। तो
आपको लगता है, एक सेकंड, क्या आपको लगता है कि फाइनेंस बोरिंग है, इसके लिए लोग सीखते नहीं है?
बोरिंग तो नहीं, अगर मेरे हिसाब से फाइनेंस सीखना है की बजाय फाइनेंस को इट्स इन हार्ट ऑफ एवरी बिजनेस, एवरी सैलरीड पर्सन। अगर पैसा नहीं है तो कोई आदमी कुछ भी नहीं कर पाएगा। एंड फाइनेंशियल नॉलेज लेना हर बंदे के लिए इतना जरूरी है जितना जो अपना बिजनेस कर रहा है। मेरे हिसाब से एक जो यहाँ पे जितने भी बिजनेसमैन है, उनको अगर पूछा जाए कि आप एक दिन में क्या कमाते हो, सैलरी छोड़ दीजिए बिजनेसमैन को, तो उसको खुद को नहीं पता है कि वो क्या कमा रहा है। उसका सर्कल चल रहा है, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हो रहा है। अभी जो सर थे वो
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate this, Mr. Apurva. I tried to ask you very impromptu things that too on the go.
Thank you.
Very well done. Thank you.
Right. All right, friends. And next impromptu speaker will be Saurabh Junagal from Hisar. And can I request Chandra sir to give him a topic? Welcome, Saurabh. All the best, man. And over to you, Chandra sir.
Saurabh.
Morning, sir.
I like your mustache.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
A man without a mustache is?
Oh.
Awesome. And your time starts now.
Well, मुश्ताक की जर्नी में बताता हूँ मेरी स्टार्ट कैसी हुई थी। आई एम डूइंग इंजीनियरिंग, मैं अभी बीटेक कर रहा हूँ मेरी, एंड आई वाज इन 3rd ईयर। तो बीटेक के 3rd ईयर में था मैं, इससे पहले था कोटा में जब मैं था तो ऑब्वियसली कोटा में जितने भी आप में देखते हो ऑलमोस्ट हर एक 90% स्टूडेंट्स रहते हैं। 90% स्टूडेंट्स में अब कुछ थोड़ा अलग करना था। अब अलग क्या करना था, बाकी लगते थे, प्लस थोड़ा हरियाणा का हूँ तो हरियाणवी लुक भी थोड़ा मेरा आना चाहिए था। तो बीएड मेरी आनी उस टाइम पे शुरू हुई थी, एंड मॉस्टेक रखना मेरा एक नया ट्रेंड बन गया था। मैंने उस टाइम पे रणवीर कपूर को देखा था, और रणवीर कपूर ने बीएड एंड मॉस्टेक रखनी उस टाइम पे शुरू की थी, और उनकी काफी ज्यादा मतलब एक अच्छा नाम बन गया था कि यस, कि बहुत अच्छी इनकी बीएड है, बहुत अच्छी मॉस्टेक है, एक काफी डिसेंट सा और बहुत एक कूल टाइप का लुक आ रहा था। तो मैंने भी सोचा कि चलो बीएड अच्छी आ रही है, थोड़ी मॉस्टेक को ना और अच्छी करती है, लाइक कहते हैं ना कुंडे मूंछ रखना, तो उस टाइप की करते, बिकॉज वेरी फ्यू पीपल एट दैट टाइम हैव दैट टाइप ऑफ मस्टैक। सो उस टाइम पे मेरा थोड़ा ये जर्नी स्टार्ट हुआ कि हाँ यार रखते हैं, मजा आएगा। ऑल्दो मेन पर्पस तो था पढ़ाई का, लेकिन सच बता रहा हूँ वहां जाके पढ़ाई हुई नहीं, क्योंकि वहां सिर्फ 2 ही बच्चे पढ़ सकते हैं, जो कि या तो बहुत लो है, अगर उनको समझ आ गया कि हाँ पढ़ना है तो दे विल स्टडी, या फिर जो ऑलरेडी ये सोच के आए कि हाँ भाई पढ़ना है। एंड आई वाज वन ऑफ द एवरेज बच्चे का, मेरे को वहां समझ आ गया था कुछ होना नहीं है। सो आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड माय फादर कि पापा ऐसे ऐसे है और यहाँ पे ज्यादा मेरी पढ़ाई हो नहीं रही है। तो स्टार्टिंग में मैंने उनको क्लियर बता दिया, तो तब से जैसे मॉस्टेक की जर्नी स्टार्ट हुई, और आज तक मैं मॉस्टेक को बहुत अच्छे से अपनी मेंटेन करके भी रखता हूँ। प्लस एक माइंड में थोड़ा ये बन गया कि हाँ यार मॉस्टेक है तो अच्छा है। वाई, एक इंसिडेंट बताता हूँ। व्हेन आई वाज इन माय बीटेक 1st ईयर, हमारा एक सब्जेक्ट होता था मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग का, तो वो मैकेनिकल एक तरह से वर्कशॉप होती थी। अब वर्कशॉप होती तो जब हमारा प्रैक्टिकल होता था, हमारा सेकंड ईयर स्टार्ट होने वाला था, उससे पहले हमारे प्रैक्टिकल स्टार्ट हुए थे, जो कि 2nd सेमेस्टर के प्रैक्टिकल्स थे। तो एक वहाँ पे एक टीचर आए, उन्होंने हम सबको एक जैसे रोल नंबर वाइज वहाँ पे बुलाते हैं। तो बुलाने के बाद उन्होंने कहा कि ठीक है, माय रोल नंबर वाज 31, तो 31 मेरे ग्रुप में मेरा पहला नंबर था, सेकंड ग्रुप स्टार्ट विद 31। तो 31 to 35 उन्होंने 5 बच्चे बुलाए और सबसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछा, मेरे से भी पूछा, मैंने करके भी दिखाया, सब बताया। लास्ट में क्या हुआ, व्हाट इट सैड वाज, यार तुम्हारी मूंछें बहुत अच्छी है, आई रियली लाइक योर मुस्टैच, लाइक चंदर सैड, यार तुम्हारी मूंछें बहुत अच्छी है, मैं तुमको 3 नंबर इसका एक्स्ट्रा देता हूँ। मतलब मुझे 3 नंबर सिर्फ मॉस्टेक के मिले, एंड आई वाज रियली हैप्पी, लाइक कि हाँ यार एक बहुत ही यूनिक पर्सनालिटी है। एंड इवन इफ आई वांट टू ग्रो मी एज अ ब्रांड, एक अगर खुद को भी एक एज अ ब्रांड बनाना चाहता हूँ, तो एक डिफरेंट इमेज, फॉर एग्जांपल इन दिस पब्लिक स्पीकिंग इंडस्ट्री, एक डिफरेंट इमेज होनी जरूरी है, राइट? तो एक डिफरेंट इमेज के लिए, खुद की पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग के लिए, ये मैंने मॉस्टेक एंड बीएड रखना और इनको वेल मेंटेन करना थोड़ा स्टार्ट किया। सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट माय मॉस्टेक जर्नी। थैंक यू सो मच।
क्या बात है सौरभ, वेरी नाइस, अमेजिंग, व्हाट एन इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी। और क्या डायलॉग है ना, मुझे हो तो नथुलाल जैसी, नहीं तो ना हो। अभी देखो आपने को बोला कि 3 नंबर मिल गए थे टीचर से, अब मेरे को नहीं पता चंद्र सर कितने नंबर देंगे आपको, लेकिन अगली बार दाढ़ी पे भी बोलना आ सकता है, तो उसके लिए भी तैयार रहना, ठीक है?
बिल्कुल, अभी वेल मेंटेन्ड तैयार है सर।
Very nice. All right, friends, after this interesting speech, let's move on to our next speaker. All right, so we have an international speaker. So let's invite Jibin Chaco from Philippines. Jibin, welcome.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Thank you.
And can I request Sulekha ma'am to give him a topic?
Hi, Jivan.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right. Jivan, could you tell me what do you do? Your occupation, please.
I'm a medical student.
You're a medical student. Amazing.
Yeah. Thank you.
The topic for you is art. Have you ever been able to invoke art in your studies to de-stress the people around you? If that interests you.
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Jibin, you got the topic?
Yes, sir.
All right, all the best. Your time starts now.
Okay, so a very good morning to one and all, to all our other esteemed participants and also the judges of this panel. So the topic is all about the art, and then basically ma'am has asked me about how do I incorporate art into the study. Basically, as a student, how do I adjust and balance with the art of life? So it is a fact that medicine is actually a very stressing field, because it's really hard enough, and then art really finds a very significant position in the life of a medical student if you really utilize it to really de-stress yourself. And art can be really in different forms. It doesn't need to be a very particular form or just one hand-picked form. Art can be like a different element for different person, or depending on your perspective. For some people the art can be for de-stressing. You really have to be inspirational by yourself, which I really try to do in every part of my life. And also you try to motivate yourself every day. There are also different kinds of art that you can really do, especially as to music, and then various other extracurricular events which you really can participate, and then you really can de-stress yourself. And the art can really be drama, sports, and then the art can be any event that really can really balance or make your life balance with the event that is actually going on. So art is something that you really find your heart within the game. So art is something that is you really find your comfort zone in. And art can be really that perspective that can really take you to greater heights. And art is really the element of life itself that can keep you moving on. And then it's a very sad fact that all the people really doesn't use the art in all, or the actual perfect forms. And that is why we find that people really sometimes get down on themselves, and they're really demotivated because they really don't know how to really chip in or to integrate this kind of art into their real life. And then so that's why it is really important as a medical student, or even as any human in our basic life, to really pick up this form of art, or any kind of art that can really keep us in flow with the reality that is really happening. And art is really that can something really keep or make you pushing. And then it is something that can prevent the actual flow from happening. So by stressing yourself, you get stagnant in between, like the process doesn't get really soothing anymore. And then sometimes there are situations where you really are being pushed to the limits, where you really are being questioned about your talents, your abilities, and your opportunities. And I personally have experienced the fact that art is something that can really make us understand what our real talents are, what our real abilities are. It really brings us into the kind of the point of view that that you still can do it, and you still know what you are, you still know what your worth is, and then you still can make this wave really passing, and then you still can have victory within itself. Art is really something that every man in this planet, which I believe has to some or the other way, has to be, even though not retrofitted, has to actually intercept, because this art of life is really a very valuable one. The art of life is very valuable, that it is really the element that can really what to say, make you find your value within. And as being human beings, I really believe that God himself has created us in a particular form of art, that we really have to be, valuable elements, and really what to say, appreciative tools that can really, what to say, bring the worth within us, and also be of good elements to the society. And I hope the people around us still, what to say, appreciate the art of life that they really find around them, and they really know how to what to say, have this carried in their journey, so that they really know what they are, they really know what extent to which they really can make their life go, because success is a journey and not a destination. So with that phrase, we really, or I really finally stronghold onto this fact that art is something that can really make your height soar, and it is something that can keep your confidence moving, make the faith in you still persistent, and also help you really find out what kind of person you really are. And it also really brings out the dimension of interest, and I really wish all humans around us to appreciate this art of life. Thank you.
Great, Jibin, great. Jibin.
Thank you, sir.
Great. Great.
Thank you, sir.
You understand the meaning of grape? No. Anyways, I request Kauthir Sherry to ask him a question.
Okay, Gaurav. Thanks, Jibin. That was really inspiring. In fact, I find a common thing between speaking and art: observation. You said it brilliantly in whatever way you could. I wanted to ask you, Jibin, what has inspired you to join this platform all the way from Philippines? If you would like to answer.
Okay, so thank you so much for that question, sir. It's a very interesting one. So basically, I'm a student leader over here in Philippines in College of Medicine. So if you ask me how the interest or the passion of speaking has come up to, it is actually a very long story. Actually, when I was a small kid, by the way, so my parents used to really, provide me opportunities or inspire me to really go into speaking, or because they believe that I have the skills to do it. But then I was really a bashful or a shy kid, so I wasn't, very much, so someone who was very much interested to be in front of the stage or in front of really a huge number of people. But then, just as how some of our other speakers mentioned on this panel, that passion is something that can really keep us moving. So with that passion in mind, what to say, yeah, by the way, I was not even like, fluent in speaking English. And then what to say, I still remember that when I was a small kid, I used to because the school where I studied was an English medium school, and then they had the policy that if you don't speak in English, you really would have to pay the fine. So since I was a talkative person on one hand, at the same time I really was not fluent in speaking English. So this really made me get stagnant in between. But then passion is everything. So with that passion in mind, I kept on reading books.
So with the passion, you have achieved your anxiety or your mission or your ideology to speak and platform, and today you are here. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is really that passion which made this talent really get grained, and then to be with the other great speakers of obviously in India.
Thanks, Jibin. Thanks for the answer. Over to you, Gaurav.
Lovely. Thank you so much for asking the question. And now, friends, it is time to invite Mr. Rohit Koka from Mumbai. Welcome, Rohit ji. Or can I request Chandar sir to ask him a question? No, to give him a topic. Over to you.
Rohit, I don't see you.
I'm here.
There he is.
Rohit, you chose to stand today and not sit, and you are one of the first guys to stand and not sit. Why did you do that?
Because when you sit, it's different. When public speaking, you stand up. Even if you're sitting at your home, it's all about standing.
Stand up is a comedy, by the way, and not stand up. Stand up. But I admire and appreciate. I really appreciate and admire of what you have done. And let me pick up something very important for you. What do you see here?
A mug with bees.
What does this remind you of?
It reminds us that, you know what, nature is all around us. We need to remind ourselves that nature, the animals are around us.
Hold on, just close your eyes. And now think, what does this mug with the bees on it remind you of? Your time starts now. Open your eyes and start off.
Ladies and gentlemen, every day we wake up, what's the first thing we do? Let's not talk about using our phones. But the first thing we do is we want to have a cup of coffee or tea, our favorite beverage. We talk about breakfast being the most important meal of the day. We want to eat, we want those food. We order from McDonald's, KFC, and where not, because food is something we love. We talked about Cornitos, which is a sponsor for this event, and everyone was eating Cornitos. We love Cornitos. But I want to ask you one question. Where does all of this come from? All of this comes from the nature around us. And that is the people who make those farming make us do. And who are farmers' friends? Earthworms, bees, all the animals around us are the ones who help make these things. If you're thinking of having a nice French fries from McDonald's, you need a potato. And how do you get that potato? There should be some kind of farming process. And nobody, no human being can do farming without the support of animals, be it an earthworm or a honeybee that helps in pollination. So when I saw that particular mug that Mr. Chandra gave me, it reminded me that, you know what, this cup of coffee or tea that I drink every morning, it's not just something that I made, but there is a story behind it, a story of all the creatures that are involved in the process. When the milk that comes from the cow, the sugar that comes from the trees, the sugarcane, every aspect of it, there is a reason. And as long as I remember that and I take a sip, trust me, that tea or coffee is going to be far more enriching and lovely to taste. We have forgotten about all the animals, all the trees, and nature itself by sitting at our homes. It is the pandemic that has made us realize that, you know what, out there, there's the real world. Out there that we are restricted from is what we yearn for. We valued it today, but we've taken it for granted. We eat food, we become fat. All of this happens because we think we as human beings are the apex in this planet. Might be true, but you cannot be at the top without the support of everything below you. That is something we all need to remember. And that is what I want to tell you all, ladies and gentlemen, today, is when you take that sip of coffee, when you take that bite of a sandwich or anything that you look at, take 5 seconds, close your eyes, and just think, what made this come to my plate or my mug? What was the process? Who were the people involved? What were the animals? What was the nature from where this came that today I am able to enjoy this? If we bring in that little bit of 5 seconds of gratitude, trust me, it'll expand our awareness beyond thought. And everything we do will be the conscious effort. We talked about healing the world. We talked about making change. This is a small little thing that you can do from the comfort of your own home every day. Wake up in the morning, pick up that coffee mug, 5 seconds, and trust me, your perspective towards life, your appreciation for your own life will just skyrocket. And I believe that is the true essence of what we as human beings have to do. Rather than taking things for granted, let's look inward. Let's look at what has made it. And it is all those pizzas, burgers, rice, sambar, whatever it is that has made me this person today. And if I don't acknowledge it, and if I don't value it, do I really deserve to be here? Ask yourself that. Do you deserve to be here? If not for all the creatures on this world, if not for all the environment, do you really deserve to be here? If you want to make a change, start by changing this one person. Start by changing the one mindset. And trust me, the world will change for you. Back to you.
क्या बात है रोहित जी, very very nice. And with this, friends, I would like to again thanks our media partners, Observer, Hindi Khabar, DP News, Punjab Kesari, Navdrishti Times. I would like to thank our gifting partner, Cornetos, and of course our associate sponsor, Neil David and Imaration. And friends, now it is time to call upon our next speaker, and the name is Mr. Sanjay Lokjugani from Mumbai. Sanjay ji, over
Yes,
to
sir.
you, and I request Sulekha ma'am to give you a topic.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's in fact, good afternoon. And
Yes.
respected chair, jury members, and my speaker friends. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, Sanjay ji. How are
Hello,
you?
hello. I'm fine, Sulekha ji. How are you?
It's really a pleasure to see you here.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, Sanjay ji, we all use social media, isn't it?
Yes.
So how has your experience been with the social media?
Yeah. So, of
Contributed
course,
to your growth.
right. Thank you very
The
much
time
for the
starts
talk.
now.
Thank
All
you.
the
Thank you,
best.
GJ, and thank you very much for the topic, Sulekha ma'am. Yes, if we talk about social media, this is something which has come into effect very strongly and very significantly in last 10 years. Earlier, when we talk about us millennials, like I am 40 plus, 45 plus, we never had that opportunity till the around 2005. But after the inventions and the invasion of social media platforms and the handles like Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, Insta, WhatsApp, plenty of them. Now, this has changed our lives totally. Yes, this has changed our life totally. It is for good. And of course, with everything which is good, there are some disadvantages and some shortcomings which are always there. I personally believe, and I have been an avid regular user of all social media handles. I've been using it since last almost a decade now. And I find that it has become a medium of superb expression as far as your own perspective, your own viewpoint, and your expressions are concerned. It's a wonderful platform. It has made this world a very, very small place. It has made this world a very small community. Now, with this particular social media platforms, you can reach anywhere you want in the world. You can connect to absolutely any person, place, or thing anywhere around the world. So this has given us huge perspective. This has given us huge power in our hand. Yes, of course, this has been misused to a great extent by providing some kind of false information or some unauthenticated, unvalidated stuff also comes. We need to be little bit aware about it. We need to be aware, we need to be educated, because when the weapon is in our hand, we need to understand that we must educate ourselves as well. अगर हम लोग नहीं पढ़े हैं, अगर इनको नहीं समझ पाते हैं, तो कोई भी अच्छी चीज भी हमारे हाथ में आएगी, we won't be able to make use of it. So I believe let's have a proper understanding about each social media, use it nicely and grow yourself immensely. दूसरी बात है कि जो आज के जनरेशन की बात करते हैं, जो जेन जेड की बात करते हैं, उनके हाथ में ये गैजेट्स आए हैं. They are very, very smart and they can use this quite simply and easily, very, very simply. मगर चीज ये हो गया है कि जो अनुभव हम लोगों ने ये गैजेट्स बिना या सोशल मीडिया बिना जो लाइफ में लिए थे when we were young, वो जो अनुभव है, वो एक्सपीरियंस से ये लोग महफूज हो रहे हैं. वो लोगों को ये नहीं मिल पा रहा है. That is the only regret which I have. Even if I want my son and my daughter to stop mobile for a while, to be on the social media for a while, I think they take it offensively. So it's a very, very sensitive matter and critical as well. So मैं ये समझता हूँ, a wonderful platform. Everyone must understand, with the passing of this technology, with the evolvement of technology and science, everybody must understand कि हमारे हाथ में ये क्या power आ रहा है. We should try and utilize this to our best medium. आज भी अगर हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं सोशल मीडिया टेक्नोलॉजी की भी अगर बात करें, तो जूम में हम लोग एक इंटरनेशनल कंपटीशन कर रहे हैं. the speakers all around the world, all around the nation are coming and they are trying to express themselves. A wonderful medium, isn't it? अगर मैं ये नहीं समझता था, अगर ये कोई भी सोशल मीडिया या कनेक्टिविटी प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं समझता था, I would not have been able to be a part of this wonderful platform as well. तो ये समझना बहुत जरूरी है. वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, जैसे मैंने कहा, अगर आपके पास शस्त्र है, आपके पास अगर पावर आता है, तो उसके साथ में रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी आती है. अगर ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी को नहीं समझ पाए, आई एम स्कैर्ड, आई फियर कि कहीं ना कहीं हम लोग अपना जो कंट्रोल है हमारी लाइफ के ऊपर या हमारी कम्युनिटी के ऊपर, सोसाइटी के ऊपर, कहीं ना कहीं हम लोग लूज कर लेंगे. सो दैट इज ऑल आई वुड लाइक टू talk about social media, a wonderful thing. Please learn, but be responsible while you learn that and while you use that. Thank you very much, my friends.
Lovely, very nice, great.
Thank you, sir.
All right, friends, and after Sanjay ji, let's have Mr. Manish Chinna from Ghaziabad. And can I request Chandra sir to give him a topic?
Manish ji, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Oh, you suddenly made me very emotional. ये आपका बैकड्रॉप देख के ना यहाँ कुछ होने लगता है. Great. You see something in my hand? क्या है ये?
Stapler.
What does it do?
पिन से स्टेपल कर देता है चीजों को, पेपर्स को.
चीजों को नहीं करता है, पेपर को करता है. छोटा करेक्शन. Togetherness is the need of the hour. Togetherness. Expand on this.
Your time starts now. All the best.
जय के जय पे हो सत्य सनेहु, तात ही मिले न कछु संदेहु. तो नमस्कार दोस्तों, मेरा नाम मनीष सिन्हा और जो दोहा मैंने बोला ये रामायण से है और ये उस संदर्भ में है जो टॉपिक सर ने दिया, एक दूसरे के साथ रहने वाला, टुगेदरनेस. तो इस चीज़ को जानना इसलिए ज़रूरी है कि अभी जो समय चल रहा है और ये जो समय अभी आया है, ये हमारे हर धार्मिक ग्रंथ के अंदर भी आया था. और उस समय जब किसी ने एक दूसरे का हाथ नहीं छोड़ा, तो आज हमें इसी चीज़ को जानना और समझना है कि ये समय एक दूसरे पे उंगली उठाने का नहीं, एक दूसरे से हाथ पकड़कर चलने का है. तो ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है और किस तरीके से हो सकता है, क्योंकि अभी भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें ऐसी हैं या बहुत सारे काम ऐसे हैं हमारे आसपास, हमारे सामाजिक दायरे के अंदर, हमारे परिवार के दायरे के अंदर, जहाँ पर हम इस चीज़ की कमी पाते हैं. और कई ऐसी सिचुएशन आती है कि जिसके अंदर हमारे हाथ कभी रुक जाते हैं, कभी ज़बान रुक जाती है कि यार ये स्टेप हम ले कैसे, ये हम करें कैसे, होता क्या है ये सब करने से, क्या मैं ये कर पाऊँगा, अगर मेरी बात उसने नहीं समझी तो क्या होगा, क्या वो मेरे साथ आएगा. अरे यार ये होता है, कहते हैं ना कि एक पत्थर तो तबीयत से उछालो यार, कौन कहता है कि आसमां में छेद नहीं हो सकता. तो बिल्कुल उसी तरीके से होता है ये कि जब हमारे परिवार में या हमारे सामाजिक दायरे में हमने हमेशा ये देखा है, हमने हमेशा ये देखा है कि होता क्या है कि हम एक दूसरे से बात करना बंद कर देते हैं. सालों बीत जाते हैं, हमारा अहंकार हमारे बीच में आ जाता है और हम बस यही काम करते रहते हैं कि अरे यार छोड़, इससे बात नहीं करनी. कितनी भी बड़ी समस्या आ जाए, कितनी भी बड़ी दिक्कत हमारे ऊपर आ जाए, हम सोचते हैं उसके पास नहीं जाएंगे, उससे बात नहीं करेंगे. और हमारे आपसी परिवार में भी ये बहुत कॉमन चीज़ हो गई है. लेकिन हमने क्या सीखा इस कोरोना से? इसने सबकी हड्डियां ढीली करके रख दी पिछले साल से. कोई बिजनेस नहीं बचा, कोई परिवार नहीं बचा जहां इसने एंट्री ना मारी हो. और एंट्री मारने के बाद क्या हुआ, इसने उस लड़ाई को बहुत जबरदस्त तरीके से जीतना शुरू किया और हमने इसे हारना शुरू किया. हुआ क्या, अब इसने सबसे पहला अटैक कहाँ मारा, क्योंकि ये हमसे ज्यादा तेज था, इसने पकड़ा दिमाग को. और दिमाग को पकड़ने के बाद इसने क्या किया कि आओ बेटा, तुम्हारा रिमोट कंट्रोल अब मेरे हाथ में है. तो यही हुआ. अब यहाँ पर हमने दिमाग खो दिया कि यार क्या करें, किसी को टच कर लिया तो टुगेदरनेस तो दूर की बात है, बीमारी हमारे घर में आ जाएगी. लेकिन हमें समझना ये चाहिए था कि यार टुगेदरनेस सिर्फ हाथ पकड़ने से नहीं है. अगर कोई इंसान उस समय परेशानी में है, उस समय दिक्कत में है, जब ऐसी कोई स्थिति आ गई, तो आपसे जो बेहतर बन सकता है वो करिए. और वो बेहतर चीज़ क्या हो सकती है, इमोशनली, फिजिकली या मॉनिटरली आप कैसी भी मदद उस इंसान को पहुंचा सकते हैं, तो वो आपकी टुगेदरनेस है. वो टुगेदरनेस है जो उसे जिंदगी भर याद रहेगी कि समय पे आप उसके साथ खड़े हुए थे, और उस चीज को लेकर वो हर पल आपको याद करेगा, आपको हर पल धन्यवाद करेगा। तो बस ये टुगेदरनेस हमें देखनी है और समझनी है। जैसा मैंने शुरुआत में कहा था, ये समय उंगली उठाने का नहीं है, इसे लोगों को एक दूसरे को हाथ पकड़ कर चलने का है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, घर के अंदर भी ऐसा होता है। घर में क्या होता है कि सारी की सारी जॉब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी फीमेल्स की हैं। आपको एक छोटी सी चीज बताता हूँ। मेरे ब्रदर लास्ट ईयर एडमिट हुए ब्रीथलेसनेस की वजह से, लेकिन उनकी कोरोना की रिपोर्ट नेगेटिव आई। लेकिन उस समय हमारी जो भाभी थी और जो हमारे घर में बाकी लोग थे, सबको धीरे धीरे फीवर आता चला गया। और फीवर आता चला जाने के बाद क्या हुआ कि आपको पता है, जब आप कोरोना के ट्रीटमेंट के लिए जाते हैं तो हॉस्पिटल में कोई आपको एंट्री नहीं देता, और अगर आप हॉस्पिटल से एंट्री करने आ रहे हैं और उसके बाद घर आ रहे हैं तो आपको अलग से और दिक्कतों का सामना करना पड़ सकता है। उस समय आई वॉज इन द फीवर। घर में कोई जेंट्स, मतलब पापा को फीवर, मुझे फीवर, भाई को फीवर, और एक भाई को एडमिट कराना था। उस समय मैं फीवर में ही दवाई खा के एडमिट कराने गया था। उस समय मोर्चा संभाला हमारी भाभी ने और हमारी वाइफ ने, गाड़ी ड्राइव करके ये लोग लेके गई। तो उस समय आने के बाद, जैसा कि घर में होता है कि मैं माँ पापा से बात कर रहा था, मैंने उनको यही समझाया कि देखिए होता क्या है, ये समय इस चीज़ को समझना है कि नारी शक्ति क्या है और वो क्या कर सकती है। जरूरी नहीं कि वो सिर्फ घर का काम करे। आज हम देखें, अगर ध्यान से देखें तो हम परिवार में साथ रह रहे हैं और परिवार को चलाने के लिए क्या हो रहा है, किस तरीके से हम एक दूसरे का हाथ थाम रहे हैं। तो ये वो सिचुएशन थी जो हमें हमारे घर में ये चीज़ें सिखा कर गई। उसके बाद बात आती है कि और छोटी छोटी जगहों पर जहाँ पर किसी के घर में किसी की डेथ हो गई, वहाँ पर हम नहीं पहुँच सके, लेकिन हम फ़ोन पे कई अरेंजमेंट कर सकते हैं। हम बहुत ऐसी जगहों पे हम कितनी डोनेशंस करते हैं, क्या हम किसी रिश्तेदार के यहाँ ट्रांसफ़र नहीं कर सकते? ये भी टुगेदरनेस का बहुत छोटा सा रूप है। हम सोशल मीडिया पे इमोशनल होके कुछ भी दान कर देते हैं, लेकिन हमारे कई ऐसे रिश्तेदार हैं जिनको पता है, हमें भी पता है कि उनके पास नहीं है, लेकिन हम उनको देने में कभी कतराते हैं या कभी हम एकदम साइड हो जाते हैं। ऐसे करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। टुगेदरनेस है ही इसी का नाम कि एक दूसरे के साथ हाथ पकड़ कर चलें और एक दूसरे के साथ मिलकर जीतें, और इसी को कहते हैं कि जीतना है। और जो टुगेदर रहते हैं, जो एक साथ रहते हैं, वो लोग हमेशा और हमेशा जीतते हैं, है कि नहीं? याद रखिएगा मेरी बात को। थैंक यू।
वाह, क्या बात है मनीष जी, अमेजिंग। और ऑथर शेरी, आपसे एक सवाल पूछना चाहेंगे। ओवर टू ऑथर शेरी।
मनीष, आपकी स्पीच बहुत अच्छी लगी। जस्ट ये एक चीज समझनी है मुझे आपसे, आपके हिसाब से ये लैंग्वेज का कोई मसला है क्या? भाई हिंदी में बोलेंगे तो ज्यादा पावरफुल दिखेंगे पब्लिक स्पीकिंग में, या अंग्रेजी में बोलेंगे तो थोड़ा सा कम पावरफुल दिखेंगे, मतलब ऐसा कुछ है? एंड आई वुड लाइक टू नो योर व्यूज। और आप क्या करते हैं बाय द वे? आप हिंदी की ट्रेनिंग लेते हैं, लोग तो अंग्रेजी की ट्रेनिंग कर रहे हैं आजकल।
नहीं सर, मैं कोई ट्रेनिंग नहीं लेता हूँ। जो भी निकलता है सब दिल से निकलता है। जैसा टॉपिक मिला वैसे ही शुरू हो गए। तो ये सारे रियल लाइफ एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं सर, जो ग्राउंड पे चलकर सीखे हैं, लोगों के साथ हाथ पकड़कर सीखे हैं। तो जिसीलिए मैंने कहा कि जय के जय पर सत्य स्नेहु, तात ही मिले ना कछु संदेहु। तो ये अपने आप ही खिंचा चला आया टॉपिक मेरे पास। तो बस इसी तरीके से ये होता है कि बस क्योंकि मैं जो गैप पाता हूँ सर, जो हमारे स्पिरिचुअल जो स्क्रिप्चर्स हैं वो हमें ठीक से समझाए नहीं गए, हमें ठीक से बताए नहीं गए। लेकिन अगर वो बताए जाते, समझाए जाते, तो हमारी हर परेशानी का हल उसमें मिलता। रामायण के अंदर भी ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, जब परिवार के अंदर हमने देखा, उससे बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलता है। और आजकल वही सब हो रहा है। कोई आंख बचा के चल रहा है, कोई साथ बढ़ाने के लिए, मतलब साथ चलने के लिए आगे साथ में खड़ा है किसी के साथ। तो बस उन्हीं सब चीजों को एक बार फिर से अपनाने की जरूरत है।
तो आपका आंसर ये समझूं कि लैंग्वेज की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, बोलिए दिल से, लैंग्वेज कोई भी हो, आवाज दिल तक पहुंचनी चाहिए।
जी।
इज दैट व्हाट यू आर ट्राइंग टू से?
जी, जब दिल बोलेगा तो दिल सुनेगा। सारे प्रोफेशन सब साइड रह जाते हैं।
दिल सुनेगा। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर, थैंक यू।
क्या बात है, क्या जबरदस्त लर्निंग है। दिल बोलेगा तो दिल सुनेगा। सुपर, very nice, and thank you so much Sherry bhai for asking this wonderful question. And now friends, next speaker is from Jammu, Virat Kohli ke dur ke rishtedar, Munmun Kohli.
Thank you so much sir.
So right. Can I request Sulekha ma'am to ask you a question?
तो मैं फैन हल्का कर दो।
Sure.
Hello ma'am, very good morning ma'am.
Very good morning dear.
अरे अब आफ्टरनून हो गया। Carry on. Yeah.
I switch off the fan sir.
हाँ, it's okay.
I would like to know.
Sorry sir.
I would like to know about any experience from your life maybe from last couple of years, wherein you have executed team spirit.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, and your time starts now.
First of all, namaskar, sat sri akal, adab, bonjour, and a very pleasant afternoon to Sherry sir, to the educators, to my co-speakers, and of course our lovely viewers. Today I consider it a matter of colossal pride and deem it a matter of immense privilege to be present in the midst of these eminent people. My experience of couple of years, from the last couple of years, I must confess over here that life is all about challenges and savoring the journey of those challenges. It is not the destiny which matters, dear. It is not the destiny. What actually matters is your journey. My experience of couple of years wherein I have portrayed the team spirit is my project of ISA, the International School Awards, which I started in the year 2019. It was given to me by my principal and I was overwhelmed by that. But when somebody said from the speakers, when power comes, it comes with responsibility. And yes, at times you have to be responsible, and on most of the times you have to be responsible. That team spirit, that project made me realize the importance of team spirit. It was a project of a year, which was supposed to be completed within a year, and then we had to add an international dimensions there, and we had to make a contact with the outside countries. I realized the importance of team spirit when my colleagues, they called me, they told me that they are ready to do this at 12 also, at 11 also, and whenever I called them, they did that. That's the factor, that's the team spirit I had. Secondly, I also want to quote one more example. Right now we are working in this pandemic, corona pandemic, and team spirit is what leading our school to greater heights. I am a teacher, that's why I'm talking about more school and my personal projects. But apart from that, life is all about joining hands and moving together. It is always said, love the beautiful, desire the good, and do the best. Automatically you will accomplish what you want to accomplish. Team spirit is something which will help you, which will motivate you, which will groom you in a way that you will be able to accomplish your life at such a manner wherein people will seek you, people will be inspired from you to reach to that greater height. It is not about maintaining, it is not about achieving. My dear colleagues, it's not about achieving, it's about maintaining the standards that you have achieved. You can achieve.
So let me interrupt here, Munmun. Can you give me examples of what do you do for your team so that they stay motivated?
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. Yes, what I do is, our team do not require the monetary benefits. The team always require the appreciation. I just give them a thumbs up when they do this much of work. I appreciate them, I clap for them, I call them and I congratulate them that thank you for being with me. It's not about the monetary benefits that we are talking about here. Anyone can earn anything, but when it comes to appreciation, it requires hell of your hard work to get appreciated. And I must confess over here that you must agree with me on this point. I appreciate them. This is a teamwork. Right now, after this, we have a webinar. We work together. Once the webinar is over, we pay them a gratitude certificate, just as you people did. Right? So this is how we move on in life. We cannot, the previous speaker spoke very good, right? He said that, I think before previous, I don't remember actually the sequence. But yes, one thing I remember about that person, you can't be above without the people below you. Yes, so that's there. We cannot reach greater heights, and team spirit is something which help us to reach greater heights. Yes, and I would like to conclude my topic of team spirit by saying a beautiful quote. It's my personal favorite. मैं तो चला था अकेले ही जनाबे मंजिल, मैं तो चला था अकेले ही जनाबे मंजिल, लोग साथ चलते गए और कारवां बनता गया, लोग साथ चलते गए और कारवां बनता गया. Thank you so much.
Wow, fantastic. Kya baat hai, Varman, lovely. So what a way to conclude it. And friends, now we are having a just small break of 5 minutes, but this is just a networking time, a riddle time. So let me ask you an interesting question, or jisko jawab dena hai, please use the chat room. ओके एंड द क्वेश्चन इज, आप देख रहे होंगे कि चंदर सर बड़े इंटरेस्टिंग तरीके से ना कुछ ऑब्जेक्ट्स यूज कर रहे हैं टॉपिक जो दे रहे हैं. हु कैन टेल मी कि अभी तक कितने ऑब्जेक्ट्स उन्होंने यूज किए हैं? व्हाट इज द काउंट? ओके वी कैन सी, संजय कह रहे हैं 4, श्वेता कह रही है 9, रीटा कह रही है 4, सौरभ 4, अनमय चौधरी 5. ये तो लग रहा है बोली लग गई है. 6, 4, but what is the right answer? मेरे पास एक इंटरेस्टिंग तरीका है जानने का कि राइट आंसर क्या है. ओके 5, काफी लोग 5 बोल रहे हैं. मीना जी 5, डॉक्टर शैली 5, जेबिन चेको 5. तो एक होता है ना टीचर जो क्लास में 40 बच्चों को पढ़ाती है, 40 का 40 कभी फर्स्ट नहीं आते. कोई फर्स्ट आता है, कोई सेकंड आता है, कोई थर्ड आता है, कोई फेल होता है. अब यहाँ पे भी मैं देख रहा हूँ जितने भी हमारे जो 20 लोग हैं अभी, वी आर लाइक 32 पीपल एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट इज एवरीवन इज गिविंग द डिफरेंट आंसर. राइट, सब वही आंखों से देख रहे हैं. राइट, और उन्होंने उतने ऑब्जेक्ट दिखाए होंगे. अच्छा, ये बेस्ट तरीका है. मैं देख रहा हूँ कि सिरिश नहीं, लिप्सा ने नाम भी लिखे हैं. स्टेपलर, बल्ब, कप, माइक. मेरे ख्याल से कप तो 2 दिखाए थे ना. कॉफी मग भी दिखाया था, स्टेपलर दिखाया था, ग्लास. यस, क्या बात है मीना जी, वेरी नाइस. खाली गिलास था, आधा भरा हुआ था, ये भी लिख दो. ओके, तो 5 हो गए. तो 5 या 6. मेरे ख्याल से जो कॉफी मग था वो 2 तरीके के हैं इनके पास. एक में चाय पीते हैं, एक में कॉफी पीते हैं, है ना. एक में तो वो 20 थी, एक और था. इस हिसाब से तो 6 हो गए. अब मैं आपको पता है बेस्ट तरीका बताता हूं. अभी तक हमारे आउट ऑफ 25 टोटल 13 स्पीकर्स हो गए हैं. ठीक है, मैं कब 1 बाय 1 पहले मैं चंदर सर को बुलाता हूं, फिर मैं सुलेखा मैम को बुलाता हूं. 13 का क्या आधा होता है? 6.5. ऑब्वियसली 6.5 ऑब्जेक्ट्स नहीं दिखाए हैं, 6 दिखाए हैं, तो 6 इज द राइट आंसर. ओके, अच्छा नाम बता दूं मैं आपको. इट इज माइक, बल्ब, ग्लास, एक और मग और स्टेपलर. हो गए?
मुस्टैश.
ऑलराइट, सो चंदर सर इज बैक. और अब मैं कारा मैम से पूछना चाहूंगा कि उनको कोई क्वेश्चन पूछना है तो. नहीं, पक्का?
5 है और 6 को करके जस्ट.
ओह अच्छा, ठीक है, फैंटास्टिक. अच्छा, किसी के पास कोई इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक हो ना तो मुझे चैट पे दे देना, लेकिन पर्सनल पे. अगर इंटरेस्टिंग होगा तो शायद मैं जूरी से शेयर कर दूं, अगर इंटरेस्टिंग होगा तो. लेकिन अदरवाइज ये जूरी की मर्जी है. और आई कैन सी चंदर सर इज बैक अगेन. एंड नाउ टाइम आ गया है हमारे नेक्स्ट स्पीकर को बुलाने का. एंड नेक्स्ट वी हैव is someone amazing speaker. The name is Lipsa Rani Rao from Bhubaneswar. And now can I request Sulekha ma'am to give her a topic?
Hello ma'am.
Hello, Ms. Lipsa.
Hi ma'am.
How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good ma'am. After cyclone here, Odisha, they're good. God bless, today power come.
Great. Lipsa, what do you do?
I was a banker, but last year I lost my job during COVID. Then I am a public speaker now, and I do social work also.
You do a lot of social work also. So can you give us the account of what social work you did so far during COVID?
Your time starts now.
Yeah, very good afternoon to all. And Athaseri sir, Kara ma'am, thank you for this opportunity. And related social work, it's like my heart, like anything, anywhere. कहीं पे भी मैं जाती हूँ, कुछ भी देखती हूँ, कुछ हो जाता है, तो I will rightly go for the helping them. So during COVID last year, I was in Chennai that time. So I was working for an investment bank as an assistant manager that time. Like मैं CSR में ही काम कर रही थी, half of the part in operation में. तो उसी टाइम में ड्यूरिंग कोविड के टाइम में CSR कंप्लीटली बंद हो गया. वो जो अंदर का हार्ट का जो CSR है वो बंद नहीं हुआ था. तो मैं जहाँ पे रह रही थी वो इट्स लाइक ए बॉर्डर एरिया, लाइक फ्रॉम चेन्नई एंड कांचीपुरम बॉर्डर. इफ एनीवन फ्रॉम चेन्नई, super seriously, you know Navlur area, right? There is a toll gate and that side is Kanchipuram, this side is Chennai. So वहाँ पे ना मैंने जब सब्जी लाने के लिए जाती थी, मुझे बहुत सारे लाइक बाहर से जो लेबरर्स काम कर रहे थे, तो वहाँ पे अटक गए थे. लाइक पुलिस जो है उनको अलाउ नहीं करा था वो टोल गेट क्रॉस करके उधर में जाए. आप लोग तो न्यूज भी सुने होंगे, बहुत जन वॉक करके साइकिलिंग करके घर जाते रहते हैं. बहुत डिफिकल्ट टाइम है. इवन मैंने देखा हूँ वहाँ पे बस छोटे छोटे बच्चे भी थे. तो मैंने रोज कंटिन्यू फॉर 35 डेज फॉर मेरे घर से लाइक खाना बना रही थी उनके लिए. मॉर्निंग में सुबह ब्रेकफास्ट और आफ्टरनून में लंच, बिकॉज शाम के टाइम में अलाउ नहीं था. सिंस बैंक एम्प्लॉय मेरे पास था, बट इवनिंग में अलाउ नहीं था वो पास. तो वो पास जो बैंक का पास को मैं यूटिलाइज कर रही थी. कहीं पे भी पुलिस दिखे तो आईडी कार्ड दिखा रही थी. एक्चुअली में वो उनको खाने देने के लिए जा रही थी, मतलब बैंक नहीं जा रही थी. ये फर्स्ट थिंग थी. सेकेंड थिंग, एक लाइक वहाँ पे मेरा क्या हुआ, मेरे साथ बहुत बड़ा इंसिडेंट हुआ. लाइक आई लॉस्ट माई जॉब. सेकेंडली जो मैं घर पे रह रही थी उसको मुझे खाली करना था इमीडिएटली ड्यूरिंग कोविड. ये भी सबको मालूम होगा, जीजे को और सर को उस टाइम में जो प्रॉब्लम हुआ था. इट वाज लाइक आई फाइल ए कंप्लेंट इन पुलिस एंड ऑल. देन आई डिसाइडेड कि आई मूव टू उड़ीसा. तो मैंने कार पे उड़ीसा आया. तो रोड पे मैंने देखा था बहुत सारे बच्चे लाइक दे आर वॉकिंग टुवर्ड्स देयर होम. लाइक ये क्या हो गया, इनके पास पैसा भी नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है. लाइक it's like very heartbreaking situation. Even I was in car, I can't do anything. It's feeling like this. Then after coming to Odisha, मैं क्या करूँ, घर में बैठ भी नहीं सकती हूँ बिकॉज मुझे ये सारे चीज लाइक इट्स लाइक मेरे दिमाग के अंदर में इरिटेशन हो रहा था मैं क्या करना है. तो मैंने सोशल मीडिया में शुरू कर लिया. आई एम ए फाउंडर ऑफ ओडिया टॉक एंड यूनिक स्पीक्स. लाइक जैसे कि ओडिया लैंग्वेज में मुझे छोटा छोटा वीडियोस हुआ, छोटा छोटा एंकर एफएम हुआ. पॉजिटिविटी सिचुएशन में हम सबको नेगेटिविटी आता है ना, अरे कोविड हुआ है, बेड चाहिए, वेंटिलेटर चाहिए, ये चाहिए, वो चाहिए. सब फिजिकल मतलब जो डैमेज हुआ है उसको तो रिपेयर कर सकते हैं डॉक्टर, बट जो मेंटली डैमेज हुआ है उसको कुछ कर सकते हैं क्या? वो लोग कोई यहाँ पे मतलब मुझे चैट में आंसर दे सकते हैं. सौरभ, संजय सर, एनीवन कैन जस्ट ओपन द चैट. मेंटली डैमेज होता है तो हम कुछ कर सकते हैं? कुछ नहीं कर सकते. इवन जितना बड़ा इंसान भी हो जाए, जितना बड़ा बिजनेसमैन हो जाए, मेंटली डैमेज होता है तो मनी जी यस यू कैन डू. यस कैसे कर सकते हैं? यानी कि पॉजिटिविटी वर्ड जो है, बहुत जन यहाँ पे पॉजिटिविटी के ऊपर में बात किए हैं. तो पॉजिटिविटी उनको जो सोच है 1 मिनट आप एक वीडियो शेयर कर सकते हैं जो सुन के 1 मिनट के लिए स्माइलिंग कर सकता है. 1 मिनट के लिए इनका जो मेंटल जो सिचुएशन चेंज हो सकता है. तो मैंने वही शुरू कर लिया. ओडिया लैंग्वेज में मेरा अपना ओडिया टॉक टीम है, उनको लेके वीकली वंस क्लासेस लेती हूँ. लाइक नॉट ए क्लासेस, लाइक सब बोलो, कुछ बोलो अंदर से जो पॉजिटिविटी के अराउंड है. और बस स्मॉल सम वीडियोस, एंकर एफएम में, ये सारे व्हाट्सएप स्टेटस में, मेरे जितना स्कूल कॉलीग्स है, नेबर्स है, उसमें करती हूँ. एंड जब मैंने यहाँ पे रिसेंटली शिफ्ट किया हूँ, साइक्लोन हुआ था और मेरे कॉलोनी ना पूरा रिटायर्ड लोग में भरा हुआ है. ऐसी कॉलोनी में लाइक आई वाज लाइक तो लाइक 1% लाइक यंग अडल्ट. सो मैंने सबको मतलब कुछ भी जरूरत होगा मुझे बताइए, मैं बाहर जाऊंगी, आप घर पे रुकिए. बिकॉज ये कोविड के टाइम में छोटे बच्चे और ओल्ड एज में बहुत डिफिकल्ट, सबको पता है. तो उनको जो ग्रोसरीज चाहिए, उनको जो भी चाहिए मैं ला के देती थी और मैं हेल्प कर रही थी. दिस इज वाई स्मॉल हेल्प में की हूँ. रिसेंटली जो वीडियोस में व्हाट्सएप में शेयर करती हूँ, रिकॉर्डिंग शेयर करती हूँ, उसके लिए वर्ल्ड बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड लंदन की तरफ से एप्रिसिएशन तो मिला है. बहुत बड़ी काम नहीं कर पा रही हूँ बिकॉज ऑफ कोविड, बिकॉज मेरे घर में भी छोटे बच्चे हैं. और ड्यूरिंग चेन्नई में जब बैंक जाती थी मुझे अपार्टमेंट में अंदर आने के लिए भी मना कर रहे थे. तो इसीलिए कुछ छोटे छोटे काम कीजिए. मैंने एंड अप कर रहा हूँ मेरा सेशन, आप भी कीजिए. यहाँ पे 25 to 30 पार्टिसिपेंट है. प्लीज डू समथिंग थ्रू सोशल मीडिया. शेयर 1 minute video, share 30-second video, share one-liner like Qtos, so that people can see this and for 1 second के लिए भी उनका mood change हो जाए, smile हो जाए. So everyone please smiling face here, keep smiling. Thank you very much, thank you, and I just want this thing, keep smiling.
Lovely, thank you so much. Very nice Limsa. और दोस्तों अब एक जरूरी सूचना, आपको पता है कि हमारा ये जो इवेंट है ये फेसबुक पे लाइव हो रहा है. एंड आई बिलीव एवरी वन ऑफ यू वांट के योर नियर वंस एंड डियर वंस सी दिस वीडियो, राइट? सो वी हैव जस्ट शेयर्ड दिस लिंक on the chat room. You can just go to the Facebook and share it on your Facebook pages and groups. right? And now it is time to call upon our next impromptu speaker. The name is Najreen Sultana from New Delhi. Welcome, Najreen, and I request Chandar sir to give her a topic.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Sir, how are you?
Gaurav, I have a question.
Yes.
No, this is for Gaurav. Gaurav, are we allowing children under 10 years also? This girl looks.
The question is very interesting.
This girl looks like 8 years or 9 years. Are you in class 3 or 4 or 5 or what?
I am 14 years old, sir, and I am studying in 10th class, and by profession, I am online art teacher and fashion consultant and designer and content and blog writer.
Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. So you are a chota packet and bada dhabaka.
Yes, actually, you're so right. This is unbelievable. Wow, and she's speaking so amazingly well. I think you have to rethink about the topic.
Okay, then choose a color. Koi color choose kijiye. You can see about almost 3 colors in my hand. Can you see 3 colors?
Yes. This is green color and purple and yellow.
Okay, so choose a color.
Green.
You like green color?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what
Because
does green?
describe our nature.
Don't tell me that. Tell the audiences that. What does green color mean to you? And expand as much as you can on the green color.
All right, great. Your time starts now.
So, जो ग्रीन कलर है वो हमारे नेचर को डिस्क्राइब करता है, हमारी प्रकृति को, जो हमारे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, हमारे पेड़ पौधे, इन सबको। आज के जमाने में, अगर आज के टाइम में देखा जाए तो कोई पेड़ पौधे को कंजर्व नहीं करना चाहता। में सब लोग कोई पेड़ काट रहा है तो कोई वो कर रहा है, और इससे हमारे पॉल्यूशन स्टार्ट हो रहे हैं, बहुत से वाटर पॉल्यूशन हो रहे हैं एंड एयर पॉल्यूशन हो रहे हैं। तो बहुत सी सोर्सेज हमें प्रॉब्लम्स में आ रहे हैं, ठीक है। एंड जो पेड़ है वो हमें कॉन्फिडेंस देता है, एक अलग सा ही पावर देता है, एक स्ट्रेंथ देता है, एक फीलिंग का। जब भी मैं आई थिंक आई एम शेयरिंग माय एक्सपीरियंस, मैं जब भी कुछ गार्डन या किसी पेड़ पौधे या नेचर में जाती हूँ एंड जब भी मैं ग्रीन कलर को देखती हूँ, उसका जो संकेत होता है भाईचारा, ब्रदरहुड, एंड उसको मैं जब फील करती हूँ बहुत ही ज्यादा हो जाती हूँ, बहुत ही अमेजिंग होता है उसकी फीलिंग एंड मैनी मोर। और जो पेड़ पौधे हैं हमें बहुत कुछ देते हैं, आई थिंक जीवन दान भी देते हैं, बिकॉज अगर पेड़ पौधा नहीं होगा तो हम नहीं होंगे। एंड जो ग्रीन कलर है वो एक बहुत ही अमेजिंग कलर है जो पेड़ पौधे को डिस्क्राइब करता है, एंड ही इज डिस्क्राइबिंग ब्रदरहुड, बिकॉज भाईचारा भी एक बहुत ही ज्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट पावर, इस पूरे यूनिवर्स में एक बहुत बड़ा पावर है भाईचारा, ब्रदरहुड। एंड जो ब्रदरहुड होता है वो दिल से होता है, एंड हम सब भाईचारा, अगर हम भाईचारे में रहेंगे तो हम खुश रहेंगे एंड we will bond with love. And so thank you so much for this topic.
Lovely, very nice. क्या बात है। आपको एक राज की बात बताऊं, मनी का कलर भी ग्रीन होता है, लेकिन आप अभी मनी के चक्कर में मत पड़ो, नेचर ही बहुत है। So sweet. All right, so that was sweet Najreen Sultana. And friends, now I would like to call upon Harsha Mattu from Jammu. Harsha, welcome, and I request Sulekha ma'am to give her topic.
Hello, Harsha.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How about you, ma'am?
All well, dear. Thank you. So, Harsha, my topic for you would be, how do you think about spirituality? Because spirituality has never been, a curriculum, an educational curriculum. Do you think it should be included? What are your thoughts?
Okay.
Your time starts now, Harsha.
Thank you so much, sir. Greetings, everyone. I would like to start from a few self-written lines. दिल को भरने के लिए एक जाम जरूरी है, हौसले जिंदा रहे इसलिए उड़ान जरूरी है। कारवां चलता है ख्वाबों की बुनियाद पर, कारवां चलता है ख्वाबों की बुनियाद पर, ऐसी ही बुनियादों का एक आसमान जरूरी है। So today, like I have been given the topic of the spirituality because most of the times in modern day scenario, we are often, we often consider things about mental well-being or the physical well-being, and there's a very least times when you talk about the spirituality. It is what I find. It is kind of a bridging gap between your mental and the physical health. Okay, so if you talk about the spirituality, it doesn't depict any religion, it doesn't depict any outer world, or it doesn't depict, it is something which is inculcated in you since the day you are born, since the day you arrive on this planet. You carry that spirituality in your soul, and spirituality is not like confined to your soul. It's not confined to any religion. It's not confined to any single thing. It is confined to a space, the space in which your activities is being born, in the space in which you perceive yourself, in space, the spaces in which you carry out the cause-effect relationship of every other scenario. So talking about the spirituality, what I think about spirituality is कि अगर हम इसे ऐसा करें कि चिंतन, मनन, ध्यान, it's all considered as a branches of the spirituality itself. Okay, so this is my opinion. I don't know whatever you people think about it, because every person has its own history. Everybody has its own experiences with the same thing. And if I talk about the spirituality, it's just something which gives you motive. It is something which gives you a very, which connects yourself to your inner core, which connects you to your core, to outer spaces, which is far beyond the materialism, which is far beyond the other materialistic things, which is far beyond the money itself, which is far beyond to the other scenarios. It is something which is kind of your identity. I guess spirituality is supposed to be added into the curriculum, because most of the time when people are falling apart, and due to the lack of the spirituality, we have weakened ourselves. We have lost the strength in our inside so much that we are not able to, stand up from any kind of a failure. Okay, so spirituality is not, meditation is kind of a branch, and other things, the celibacy and other practices which we consider as a part of the spirituality. It are just parts. Actually, spirituality is everything which never let you down, which never let everything to drag you down, which enables you to cling to your roots, which makes you strenuous, which makes you a hardcore believer, which enlightens yourself within. Okay, so अगर हम आत्मशक्ति, आत्मीयता की बात करें, अगर हम मनन की बात करें, अगर हम साधना की बात करें, तो स्पिरिचुअलिटी जो है एक तरह की नैतिकता है जो आपकी आत्मा को आपके शरीर से जोड़ती है. और अगर आप एक शक्ति है ऐसी जो कहीं ना कहीं आपकी जड़ों को पानी देती है, so that कि you will be able to grow up, you will be able to fight against all the odds, because this kind of a topic which I got today, spirituality, because I'm kind of a spiritual person myself, and I have lost so many things into my life, but the thing which never drags me down, the thing which never let me to break my insides up, it was the only thing which is spirituality. It was the only thing, the belief, your faith, your belief is your power. Your inner core is your power, and everything you have yourself, it is your own spirituality. It is your soul which is kind of particle accelerator. In sciences, we have, a study about the atomic power, or in sciences, in other disciplines like physics and chemistry, we have talked about the particle, the energy which is hidden inside a single atom or single particle itself. So spirituality is kind of your atomic power, and to preserve it and to conserve it is like it's kind of, it is like accelerating yourself at every pace of your life. तो spirituality यानी जो आपकी आत्मशक्ति, आपकी जो आत्मीयता है, वो कहीं ना कहीं आपको रोक कर रखती है कि आप टूटे नहीं, कि आप रुक ना पाए और आप अपनी लाइफ में चलते रहें. जैसे like I have already told on this platform that I have lost everything in my life. Most of the things I have lost. I would like to brag about it, or I would like to explain about it. But what I would like to tell you that this is the spirituality which connects me to the root. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to me. This was Harsha Mattu.
Great, very nice. Or after Harsha, let's invite the next speaker. And Next is डॉक्टर को बुलाते हैं, Dr. Shelly Bhutani from New Delhi, serial number 23. And can I request Chandra sir?
23, you said?
Yeah, 23, Dr. Shelly Bhutani.
I cannot see her. Can you please? Yeah. Hi, Dr. Shelly. How are you doing?
I'm good, sir. I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. Fantastic. All well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What I have in my hand is a.
इतना घंटा बोला मैंने, कुछ नहीं बोला यार मैंने. यार.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Doctor, क्या है Dr. Shelly? What is this?
Microscope.
हाँ
The
नहीं.
lens. It's a lens.
Okay. Magnifying glass is the right name.
Yeah, you can see.
It magnifies the objects or whatever you want to read or see.
Right.
Your word is magnifying glass. Expand on this, please.
Right. Thank you so much, sir.
Your time starts now.
Thank you. Good afternoon, one and all. Very good afternoon. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Very well object sir has shown to me. A magnified lens. Basically, the moment we saw ourselves in the front of mirror, the moment we saw in the morning to ourselves in the lens, what we see in our own self, that is made problem of everyone in today's life. जब हम अपने आप को उस शीशे में, उस आईने में देखते हैं, that is basically one of our own mirror. क्या हम अपने अंदर उस लेंस को अच्छे से, उस मैग्नीफाइड लेंस में जो हम नजर आ रहे हैं, कभी हम मोटे नजर आते हैं, कभी हम छोटे नजर आते हैं, जैसा हमारा फेस है, क्या हम वैसे नजर आते हैं? अगर हम उसको पास करते हैं, that is much closer to us. अगर हम उसको दूर करते हैं, then again it's going to be far from us. So that is same in our own life. What we are doing in our own life, that's own matters. What we are seeing when we are wake up in the morning, is it we are gratitude to our own self in the front of mirror? When we stand for brush, for teeth of brush, when we stand in the front of mirror, what is actually reality of your own life? Is you are smiling? Is your anxiety? Is you are in depression? This is full magnifying of lens. Show it to you actually aura of your own person. A very good proverb here in quotation. निकाल लाया हूं एक पंछी परिंदे से. निकाल लाया हूं एक पंछी परिंदे से. क्या अब उस पंछी को उस पिंजरे के दिल से निकालना बाकी है? When you see your own life, your lens is actually you. Whatever you are, your lens is showing exactly what you are. So according to my belief, when I go to this lens, when I stand in front of this mirror, I always give attitude to gratitude. Gratitude is a wonderful way to open your eyes from the dawn of night. When you will see that thank you so much that you have given this much of life. Thank you so much for the corona that you have come up so that I to be attached MS Talks. Thank you so much to corona. Thank you so much this pandemic so that I should be attached my own family, my own loved ones. From the last 32 years, I was totally busy in my own work. This is the lens of my life. This is actually reality where I was and now in corona where I am. Actually, I'm the person who really thankful this corona. If this corona would not be there, my actually magnifying of lens would not at all would be there. It transformed my whole life, spiritually, mentally, physically. Yes, I am transformed. I'm truly believe that if this magnified lens has not shown me actual reality of my own life, I cannot be more spiritual, I cannot be more glow, I cannot be more way or go to the good success. तो जब आप अपनी जिंदगी को सुबह उठकर बड़े प्यार से, क्योंकि सच कड़वा होता है, सच तो कड़वा होता है ना क्योंकि वो सच है, लेकिन जब आप अपने बहुत प्यार से अपनी शक्ल को उस लेंस के अंदर देखते हैं, उस मिरर के अंदर देखते हैं, तो कभी यहाँ से गंदगी दिखती है, कभी यहाँ से दाग दिखते हैं तो आप उसको हटाने की कोशिश करते हैं. The moment when you remove all this dust from your own life without blaming and complaining, that is a spirit of good fortune comes to your own life. No matters what it is, challenge, note it down on a piece of diary. When you will start your day with your own life magnified lens, your days start amazing in your own life. Thank you so much. Actually, it's counting with the time also, but I'm believing you, I'm assuring you, the moment this lens come in your life, it will show all reality of your own face, whether you are beautiful, whether you are angels, no matter, you are one of the life. And if you are one of the life, it matters for whole world that you have a right to live in a full way. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Very nice. Kya baat hai, Dr. Shelly. All right, friends. Now it is time to call upon our next speaker. The name is Meena Karmakar from Ghaziabad. Before inviting her, can I ask Author Sherry to ask any question from Dr. Shelly? Sherry bhai, over to you.
Sure. Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you. Dr. Shelly, you spoke really well. Thank you for your inspiring words. I just wanted to ask you, do you speak often, being a medical expert?
To be very genuine, well, honestly, I'm a responsible, I do leader of 3,000 children of Future Division. I'm mentor of 7 school in CBSE Delhi. So I have a big responsibility of Future Division. So that is, I told here that transformation is must in each and every life of Future Division, because they are our hope actually. They are victory of our own success. When they will not fear in their own heart due to this corona, then no parents would be fear in that way. So I'm the responsible edu leader actually. I'm doctor in education.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Lovely. Very nice. And now, friends, can I invite Meena Karmakar from Ghaziabad. Meena ji, welcome.
Gaurav.
And Sulekha ma'am.
Yes, Gaurav ji.
Yes, please ask her a question.
I'm here to see her. Where is she?
Let me spotlight. Yeah, there you go.
Good afternoon, Meena ji. Meena ji, I would like to know from you, do you have a mentor in your life?
Yes.
Or did you have a mentor in your life ever?
Yes, मैं mentor रही हूँ एक time पे अपने one of my friends.
May I please request you to be to just increase the volume?
Yes, आपकी आवाज बहुत धीरे आ रही है मीना जी.
अच्छा, अब ठीक आ रही है सर?
नहीं, अभी भी धीरे है.
Now it's okay?
अरे अब तो एकदम मजा आ गया. Thank you.
Much better.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
So my question was, if you had a mentor in your life, or if you have a mentor in your life, how important do you think that mentor is important? आपको उस mentor के बारे में क्या feel होता है? Could you please tell us, share your experience?
Sure. Thank you.
And your time starts now.
So good afternoon, everyone, and thanks to give me an opportunity to speak over here on a mentor. And I speak in Hindi only. Mentor life में होना बहुत जरूरी है, and one of my mentor was my nani when I was child. उनकी हर चीज जो उन्होंने मुझे बातें बचपन में सिखाई थी, वो आज भी मुझे हमेशा से कहीं ना कहीं बहुत काम भी आती हैं, और उसकी वजह से शायद मैं अपनी लाइफ में बहुत कुछ अचीव कर पाई, और अपनी फैमिली में अपनी स्टेबिलिटी और अपने रिलेशनशिप्स, चाहे वो पर्सनल हो, प्रोफेशनल हो, इमोशनल्स हो, उनको ठीक से मैनेज कर पाई. क्योंकि मेरा जो चाइल्डहुड है वो मेरे नानके में ही मैं बड़ी हुई हूँ, और मेरी नानी ने मुझे 2 चीजें बहुत अच्छे से समझाई थी. पहला, फर्स्ट थिंग इज कि जब गुस्सा आए ना तुमको बहुत ज्यादा, जब लड़ाई हो रही हो आपस में, चाहे बहन हो, चाहे मम्मी पापा से हो, चाहे भाइयों से हो, चाहे हस्बैंड से हो, चाहे बच्चों से हो, एक ही चीज याद रखना बेटा, एक चुप 100 सुख. जैसे ही काम डाउन होगा एटमॉस्फेयर, 1 दिन 2 दिन 3 दिन के बाद, उसके बाद बैठो और फिर वो सिचुएशन क्यों आई ऐसी, उस पर डिस्कस करो और उस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करो, सो दैट वो आपको फ्यूचर में प्रॉब्लम ना दे। सेकेंड थिंग जो उन्होंने मुझे बचपन में सिखाई कि भगवान ने ये 2 कान दिए हैं आपको, एक कान से सुनो, सब कुछ सुनो, रखो वो जिसकी जरूरत हो, और जो अच्छा ना लगे दूसरे कान से निकाल दो। आई स्टिल बिलीव इन दैट। यही एक रीजन है कि मैं आज बहुत सारी सिचुएशन प्रॉब्लम्स के होने के बावजूद भी अपनी इमोशनल और पर्सनल लाइफ और जो मेरी ऑफिशियल लाइफ है वो बहुत कूल काम है। आई एम द पर्सन हु स्पीक्स व्हेन द सिचुएशन गेट्स कूल डाउन। ऐसे बहुत सारे टाइम्स आए हैं जब मेरे हस्बैंड से डिफरेंसेस हुए हैं, मेरे इन-लॉज से डिफरेंसेस हुए हैं, मेरे बच्चों से मेरे डिफरेंसेस हुए हैं, बट माय चाइल्ड इज लाइक माय फ्रेंड्स ओनली। बट स्टिल दोस्तों में भी डिफरेंसेस होते हैं, बहनों में, भाइयों में भी डिफरेंसेस होते हैं, बट आई एम द पर्सन जो उनकी बात को याद करके सिर्फ एक ही चीज याद रखता है कि बेटा एक कान से सुनना वही जो तुम्हें अच्छा लगे, नहीं अच्छा लगे तो मत सुनना। जैसे ही सिचुएशन अच्छी हो दोबारा जाओ, बात करो, सेटल डाउन करो। और इस कोरोना के टाइम में मैंने ये चीज बहुत अच्छे से फील भी करी है, क्योंकि ऐसे बहुत सारे मेरे 1-2 रिश्तेदार रिलेटिव्स है जिनके मेरी बहुत अच्छी नहीं बनती थी, या उन्होंने शायद मुझे वैसा नहीं समझा जैसे मैं हूँ, बिकॉज हर एक का अपना ओपिनियन होता है और मैं ये मान के चलती हूँ कि हर एक का अपना ओपिनियन है। तो वो आज जिनकी लाइफ में मेरी कोई इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं थी, बट क्योंकि आज मैं उनको उतनी ही इम्पोर्टेंस देती हूँ जितना मैं पहले देती थी, क्योंकि मैंने कभी आज तक किसी रिलेशनशिप को इसलिए ड्रॉप नहीं किया कि उससे मेरी लड़ाई हो गई है, वो मेरे लिए बुरा बोलता है, वो मेरे लिए खराब बोलता है। मैंने स्टिल खुद भी यही समझा कि इन रिलेशनशिप्स में अगर हम ये ईगो और ये चीजें अगर नहीं रखेंगे, जो मैंने अपने मेंटोर अपनी नानी से सीखी कि अगर बेटा अगर तुम ये ईगो और ये अपनी जो सिचुएशन है इसको ऐसे नहीं रखोगे और हर चीज को ऐसे देखोगे कि ये सिचुएशनल है, आज है कल नहीं रहेगी। सो आज लड़ाई हो गई है तो एक चीज और उन्होंने जो मैंने अपने फ्रेंड से सीखी, वन ऑफ माय गुड फ्रेंड, जो शायद मेरी नानी जी के ही 2 बातों के बाद उन्होंने मुझे एक और चीज ऐड करके बोली, रात गई बात गई, अगले दिन फिर नया, मिलो जुलो वैसे, आज जितने दिन की जिंदगी है हंस लो जी लो। सो हंसते हंसते जिंदगी जी लो और अपनी जिंदगी को खुशी से जियो और स्माइल करते हो जियो। दैट्स व्हाई आई ऑलवेज स्माइल। सो द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ माय नानी इज सो मच कि मेरे आज बच्चे और मेरी फैमिली जो है मुझे रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं, एंड आई फील I have achieved because due to my mentor only. Thank you.
Very nice.
Wow, lovely, very nice, मीना जी. What a lovely aura you got. और काफी काम और कूल तरीके से आपने सारा हिंदी में अच्छे से समझाया. Kudos to you. God bless you.
गौरव, मैं कुछ बोलना चाहूँगा.
Thank you.
आप all the honorable speakers, with all respect to all the jury members, आप देखेंगे कि कैसे अभी मीना जी ने अपनी बातें कही, और मीना जी जो बातें कह रहे थे, इन्होंने बातें दिल से कही, हालांकि जो इनको फील हुआ अपनी नानी जी के बारे में। एक तो ओल्ड स्कूल थॉट्स का कितना पावर है, आप देखिए, पहली बात। और दूसरा आप ये देखिए, हाउ शी वाज एबल टू गिव 3 लर्निंग्स फ्रॉम हर टॉक। डिड यू नोटिस? शी हैज गिवन यू 3 इंपॉर्टेंट लर्निंग्स ऑफ हर लाइफ व्हिच वाज टॉट टू हर बाय हर मेंटोर, हर नानी जी। तो पब्लिक स्पीकिंग में जब आप टॉक कर रहे हैं अपनी, आपको ये ध्यान रखना बहुत जरूरी है, चाहे आप इसको अनकॉन्शियसली रखिए ध्यान, या आप इसको माइंड में फीड कर लें कि मैं जब भी बोलूं, पब्लिकली पब्लिक स्पीकिंग करूं, तो मैं ऑडियंस के लिए कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट टेक अवे जरूर दूं, चाहे वो कंपटीशन क्यों ना हो। आप ये देखिए, इतना बड़ा कंपटीशन है, एक पूरी किताब या 2 किताबें या 3 किताबें आप पढ़ लें और ये कंपटीशन की स्पीचेस सुन लें, बराबर है, इक्वल है, पूरा इक्वलाइजर है। हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू एग्री? गिव मी अ थम्स अप इफ यू एग्री, देन ओनली। जो कंसाइजनेस है, जो सारांश है, वो सारी की सारी चीजें, थैंक यू वेरी मच, वो सारी की सारी चीजें स्पीचेस में मिल जाती हैं। ये पावर है एलोक्वेंट, ये पावर है पब्लिक स्पीकिंग। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sherry bhai, and of course we all are learning so many things, but thank you so much for this add-on. And as I said, friends, कि हो सकता है कोई भी किसी की जो शेयरिंग है वो आपकी लाइफ 360 डिग्री चेंज कर दे। तो have your eyes and ears all opened, wide open, and now it is time for next speaker. The name is Priya Paliwal from Noida. Welcome, Priya ji. And I request Chandra sir to give her a topic.
Hello.
Hi, Priya.
Hello, sir.
Nice to see you.
Thank you, sir.
बाद में आने का बहुत फायदा होता है. You already noticed about 15 participants before. And now you're very geared up कि अब मेरी गेम ऐसे होने वाली है.
Actually, I was a bit scared just because it was my first time.
या आप ये सोच रहे हैं कि मुझे टॉपिक तो मैम से मिलना चाहिए था, सर से तो पता नहीं क्या उटपटांग मिल जाने वाला है.
You do have a good sixth sense.
What do you have in my hand? क्या है मेरे हाथ में?
Calculator.
What does it do?
Calculate the things. It helps us to solve the math puzzles, math questions.
और क्या करता है?
Sir, one time मैंने अपने आप को ना weight lose करने का try किया था, तो weight lose हो ही नहीं रहा था, तो 65 था, तो मैंने ना इसमें 56 रख के और पेपर के ऊपर रख के इसको अपने लिए ना एक मोटिवेशन किया था इसके साथ.
Numbers. Your topic is numbers. All the best.
And your time starts now.
Numbers are very important in our life. जब मैं 10th स्टैंडर्ड में थी और मुझे पता चला था कि एग्जाम्स आने वाले हैं, मेरे डैड ने मुझे बोला कि आप ना अपना स्केड्यूल बना लो, टाइम टेबल बना लो, उस टाइम टेबल के अकॉर्डिंग आप स्टडी करना. मैंने कहा पापा मैं कितने टाइम किस सब्जेक्ट को दूं? तो पापा ने ना मुझे बोला टाइम टेबल इज ऑल अबाउट नंबर्स, कि तुम्हें कितने घंटे किस चीज को देने हैं, उतने नंबर्स को तुम ऐड कर लो. तुम्हें लगता है मैथ्स तुम्हारे लिए टफ है तो तुम मैथ्स में उतने आवर्स ऐड कर दो मैथ्स के लिए. तुम्हें लगता है फिजिक्स तुम्हारे लिए इजी है तो फिजिक्स में से उतना टाइम रिड्यूस कर दो. तो जो नंबर्स होते हैं ना वो हमारी लाइफ में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करते हैं. तो मैंने अपने नंबर्स को ऐसे रिकॉग्नाइज किया था. उसके बाद मैंने अपनी सारी स्टडीज ऐसे की. फिर मैंने अपना जो टाइम टेबल था उसको देखा. टाइम टेबल देखने के बाद मुझे लगा कि इस पीरियड में और इस पीरियड में इतना गैप है, तो इस पीरियड को मैं इस एग्जाम से इस एग्जाम के बीच में मैं अपने आप को ऐसे सेटल कर लूंगी. ये 10th का टाइम था. 10th से लेके अपना MBA मैंने वनस्थली विद्यापीठ यूनिवर्सिटी से किया था. मैंने हर टाइम पर ना इसी स्ट्रेटजी को फॉलो किया. टॉक अबाउट नंबर्स. सेम वे में एक बार हमारे यहाँ ना नवोत्कर्ष का फेयर था. इस नवोत्कर्ष के फेयर में ना हमारे पास जो कंपटीशन आया था, जो बेस्ट बिजनेस माइंड का कंपटीशन आया था, उसमें भी ना नंबर बहुत बड़ा रोल प्ले किया था. मीन्स हमारे पास 5 to 7 पीपल थे जिनके साथ मिलकर हमको एक कंपटीशन, एक आइडिया को इम्प्लीमेंट करना था. तो हमने ना उसके लिए सबसे पहले बिफोर गिविंग द नेम्स टू द टीचर वी कैलकुलेटेड कि हाँ कितने लोगों की उसमें जरूरत है. उसके बाद हमने नंबर्स दिए थे क्योंकि हम 5 to 13 नंबर्स दे सकते थे. तो फिर हमने 5 to 13 में से ना 7 नंबर्स को चूज किया था क्योंकि हमने सबसे पहले ना अपना एक स्ट्रैटेजी प्लान किया था कि हम किस तरह से इसको इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे. तो हमने अपने लोगों को नंबर्स को काउंट किया और उन नंबर्स को काउंट करके ना हमने उस प्लान को एग्जीक्यूट किया. नंबर्स इतना ही नहीं होते हैं, नंबर्स डेट्स भी होती हैं. जैसे मेरे मेंटर मुझे बोलते हैं कि प्रिया अगर तुमको 13th को ये चीज अचीव करनी है ना तो तुम टारगेट अपने माइंड में सेट कर लो कि 7th को ही करनी है. तो वो जो नंबर होते हैं ना जब हमारे माइंड में जाते हैं तो माइंड हमारा ना उस तरह से वर्क करना शुरू कर देता है. लाइक आई एम प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर आइल्स एग्जाम एज वेल. तो आइल्स के लिए मुझे 8777 बैंड चाहिए. वो जो 8777 नंबर है ना उसके लिए मैंने अपने आप को 9 के लिए प्रिपेयर किया है. आई प्रिपेयर फॉर माई सेल्फ फॉर 9. तो 9 के लिए जब मैंने फर्स्ट डे अटेम्प्ट किया था ना तो मुझे 7 स्कोर आया. अगर मैं 7 के लिए स्कोर करती तो फिर शायद मुझे 6.5 या 6 ही आता. तो मैंने अपने माइंडसेट को ना थोड़ा टफ टारगेट दिया था. टफ टारगेट देने के बाद मैंने उससे इम्प्लीमेंट करना स्टार्ट किया तो मैंने देखा मैं उसे अचीव कर रही हूँ. अभी भी मेरा जो टारगेट है ना वो नंबर 9 के लिए ही है. And number is also important in any context. I can say the family members numbers. मैं हमेशा से एक छोटी फैमिली में रही हूँ. I got married to a family. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे नंबर थे, उनके साथ नंबर ऑफ पीपल है, उनके साथ एडजस्ट करने में मुझे थोड़ा सा टफ होता है. और नंबर ऑफ फ्रेंड्स आई डू हैव. Yes, I'm a very friendly girl. So I like if you ask me to count about my friends' numbers, I cannot count them just because from 10th to till MBA in my office friends as well. I do have a number of friends here. Thank you.
Okay, very nice. और आपके बाद वाले लोग सोच रहे हैं कि मेरा नंबर कब आएगा? Very nice.
Exactly. I was also waiting for the same.
And we won't ask you your lucky number. We are just moving on to our next speaker. And next we have is Mr. Amit Chaudhary from Chennai. Amit, you welcome, and I request
Hello, Gaurav ji.
ma'am to ask her a question. Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Amit.
Hi, ma'am.
Can we have Amit stage? Hi, Amit. So how are you today?
Hi, ma'am. I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good. Amit, I would like you to share an experience with us from, say, last couple of years, wherein you think you showed courage.
तुमने ये खाया है?
Okay. Okay.
And
So,
what does it mean to you? You can share with us in the first place, and then you can share the experience.
yeah. So I think
Your
we
time
all,
starts now.
yeah. So we all have witnessed this pandemic, right, from last 1 year, right? So COVID has shaken the whole world, and nobody is kind of unaffected with this. So as I heard, many speakers have spoken about mental strength and the togetherness and all those things which are needed, and I'm really very happy to hear all that. So so one of the ingredients to handle this is definitely courage, because we all know that we are mentally very much challenged, and financially we are very much challenged, and we don't know kya hoga, kya hone wala hai. Things are so dicey, so insecure. So every family needs somebody to kind of show the courage, and even though he is himself not sure of kya hone wala, but at least he should not show it on his face. And I think I, being the bread earner of my family, I always have to stay positive and show courage. So when dealing with any situation, so I think
Sorry to interrupt you here. Does courage mean not showing your emotions? As you said, it should not come to your face.
I think because what happens is sometimes people look at you to kind of understand what is going on. So if you yourself doesn't look confident, doesn't look courageous, doesn't look mentally strong, it won't help your family or your friends. So yes, emotions do need to be expressed. I totally agree. We cannot we cannot be always faking ourselves or controlling ourselves. But then courage is something which you should always exhibit, okay? And you should help others to kind of follow that. So I tell you one example is like when last year when there was this lockdown announced, and I stay in Chennai, and my family, like my mother, she's in Calcutta, and I was not able to go and visit her. So it was very but my sisters are there in Kolkata, and they are nearby, and they are able to take care. So I kind of told them that, guys, we all know that this is something which is not in our hand, and nobody can really that time we were not able to travel and other stuff. So I just told them one thing, that jo hoga, it's not in our hand, but what we can definitely do is kind of help each other morally, mentally. We used to talk every day, we used to kind of video sessions, and we used to keep in touch with whatever way possible, and try to kind of help each other by saying that hum hai. I remember there's a very nice quote from Tare Zameen Par, where there the protagonist say that क्या हुआ जो तुम फिसले, क्या हुआ जो तुम्हें like तुम डरे, हम है. So that itself, I think, is very much important, for all of us. Even though we cannot really help the person immediately with something, but we can always give them that extra moral thing, that don't worry, we are there with you. Okay. So this is one example of being courageous, I feel. Okay, that even though I may not be able to, you know, to be with you, to reach you at that point, but I'm mentally there. And one more thing, I believe in prayers. I strongly believe in prayers. You know, few things are not in our hand, but if we pray and if we genuinely pray, I have seen, you know, things changes. I particularly believe in that. You know, अगर आपकी नीयत अच्छी हो, अगर आपका मन साफ हो, तो चीजें बदलती है. एक समय ऐसा आता है कि जब आपको लगता है कि आपका कोई भी नहीं है, कहीं से भी कोई भी मदद नहीं मिल रही है, एंड आपके पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है, बट इवन देन होप, you know, hope is the first thing that you should not leave. Okay, so I believe, you know, hope, courage, mental strength, you know, ये जो चीजें हैं ये आपको कभी भी नहीं छोड़नी चाहिए. Okay, no matter what, आप कितने भी ट्रबल से गुजर रहे हो. एंड आई थिंक कोविड में तो आई थिंक वी हैव सीन इट ऑल, लाइक अच्छे नो हमने देख लिया, यू नो, कि यू नो क्या हो सकता है, एंड नेचर कैन डू व्हाट वी हैव ऑल विटनेस. तो अभी आई डोंट थिंक एनीबडी on this earth can say, you know, I am kind of, you know, invincible, or मेरे को कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता. I mean, COVID has shown that, boss, you are nobody. In front of nature, we are nobody. So I think it's time that we kind of, you know, visit our inner self and say that, boss, हम लोग सब कुछ समय के लिए ही यहाँ आए हैं, and जितना हो सके एक दूसरे की मदद करो, जो भी आपसे बन पड़े आप करो, और ये मत सोचो कि आप किसी से बड़े हो या कोई आपसे छोटा है. हम सब नेचर के सामने एक है. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Very nice, Amit ji. Thank you. And next we have is Himani Karmakar from Ghaziabad. I request Chandra sir to give her a topic. Welcome, Himani.
Hi, Himani.
Himani, आप हो यहाँ पे? हिमानी नहीं है. ठीक है, अगर हिमानी नहीं है तो फिर हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. ठीक है.
Please don't blame me for that, Gaurav.
अरे सर, मैं तो कहीं और देख रहा था.
I hope मैं लोगों को डरा नहीं रहा हूँ.
सर ये वक्त बताएगा कि डरा रहे हो कि आप हौसला दे रहे हो या क्या कर रहे हो. तो हम लोग तो फिर रिजल्ट का सब कुछ, क्योंकि अभी बस 4-5 स्पीकर्स रह गए हैं और धक शुरू हो गई है. मैं देख रहा हूँ लोगों के उसमें. तो जिन लोगों का नंबर आ चुका है वो प्लीज यहीं पर रहें, क्योंकि जो बाकी स्पीकर्स हैं उनसे भी बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिल रहा है. सो लेट्स हैव भव्या जैन फ्रॉम जयपुर. भव्या जी, वेलकम.
Yes.
And Jai Jinendra.
Thank you so much, Jai. Jai Jinendra, sir. Jai Jinendra.
And Chandra ji, I ask you to give him a topic.
Yes.
कैसे हैं भव्या? How are you?
All good, sir. All well. How are you, sir?
All well, all set and ready?
Yes, sir. All set.
Ready to fly?
Yes, sir.
लेकिन फ्लाइंग के लिए कुछ जरूरी है. क्या है मेरे हाथ में?
It's a scale, sir.
ये स्केल है.
Yes.
और इसको आमतौर पे स्कूल की भाषा में फुट रूलर भी कहा जाता है. रूलर. कभी मार खाई है इससे? कभी मार खाया है इससे?
Definitely, sir. Many times.
Feeling proud.
Actually, it was a good learner, I guess, for me.
फ्लाई करने के कुछ रूल्स होते हैं भव्या.
Yes, sir.
कोविड के कुछ रूल्स हैं.
Yes, sir.
घर के कुछ नियम कायदे होते हैं.
Definitely, sir. Rules
is your word. Rules.
Thank you so much, sir, for the.
The time starts now.
Yes, thank you, GJ. So rules. Yes, we can consider rules as two types, maybe negative and positive. Yes, it's a famous quote that rules are meant to be broken. Really, there are some rules which you cannot break. Which are those rules? What are those rules really important for you not to break? Yes, there are some dignified rules in which we have to work and always be in that limit so that we can grace ourselves with those rules. And what are those rules which we can break in the life? Anything, it depends on your mentality, what you are going to do in life, and what is important to break and to be within. So in life, our careers have some rules. There are some ground rules which we have to follow. There are some rules given by our parents to us that these are the career choices. So in your mind, can you really think that I really have to do that, what my parents are saying? It's up to you totally. Do you think that's important for you to listen to your parents? maybe, may not be. But according to me, yes, there was no pressure from my parents to decide my career, but I've chosen my career by my own. As a 21-year-old entrepreneur, you can actually see that how my parents were to me, and they were very lenient. So for everybody, there are rules in life, but it requires courage to break the rules, and it requires courage to follow the rules and do the purpose what we have in our life. So what are the rules? Where are these rules? Are these visible to anybody? Maybe, may not be again, but there are some defined rules which we always have in our heart and in our mind for us, so that there is a defined path for us we can walk through. There are rules in life we all know, but to break them and not to break them is in our hand. So let's talk about some rules. What are these business ethics? Yes, they are a type of rule which we should work with. There are business ethics defined by the Indian government which we have to work with. But there are some, again, rules in business as well, which we can break. Yes, there are some rules like this, but it all depends on you, how you manage to break them and how you actually can do good by breaking rules. Breaking rules can be considered as even negative and positive, but it's up to you how you take it. So again, what are those rules which you can break and which you cannot break? Yes, there are few rules like this which we can break and not. So in life, it's not mandatory that you should break every rule or live with it. It's just that how much courageous you are to change that rule. Those rules can be changed, and those rules can be implemented in a way you want. But what is required for those rules? Your belief. Your inner belief should say that, yes, I believe this rule should be changed and I will do that within. That is what is required for us to do. The belief should be very strong to change. And that change requires courage and belief to change even a rule of a country, even your house rule, even the rule in your school. It starts from here and it ends up here. You start changing the rule in your school by doing something maybe fishy, but is it fishy? Not for you, maybe for others, but you know what you have done there. And from that, you start and you end up over here by changing what? Some major rules of the country or your business or your career. That's it. That's what I want to say about the rules. I don't want to extend it and bore, because I guess this is the time we've got. So thank you so much, sir, for giving such a great topic. Thank you so much, Chandra sir and GJ. Thank you.
Very nice, Bhavya. It reminds me of that Hollywood dialogue, rules are meant to be broken. किसी ने किसी situation में कहा था, वो situation मैं नहीं बताऊंगा. We are moving on to the next. And next we have is Himani Karmarkar from Meena's laptop. She is from Ghaziabad again, guys. And I request Sulekha ma'am to give her a topic. नहीं अनम्यूट करके टॉपिक दीजिए, वो शायद पता नहीं इशारे समझ पाए कि नहीं.
Hello, Himani.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay, Himani, I would like you to share with us any trip experience that you had. Maybe before COVID, you traveled somewhere and you had a nice experience.
Yeah,
so
sure.
Like to share with us a travel experience.
Definitely. Actually, pre-pandemic, we used to travel a lot. My dad is a travel freak. So we used to travel once in a year. So we traveled south, we traveled west, north, east. So one experience which I would like to share, that we went to south, we covered Munnar, Kerala, and then we went to Ooty. So in Kerala, we went to LAP and we stayed in the houseboat for 1 day. So it was kind of very enriching experience. Then we were surrounded by waters, we were surrounded by greenery, and we had coconut water. So it was all like we are into the nature. We are just observing how nature can be so healing for our mind, for our soul, and for everything. I think it refreshes our soul as well. So, and then we had a mango drink, typically of South Indian traditional mango drink. It was very tasty. It was very yummy. Then we had a traditional South Indian food in the breakfast, the idli, dosa, sambar, which we crave in North India. So then for one in the night, it was so good to see the sky and the water and the उनका जो एक कितना sky और water का जो एक मैट मिलाप है वो इतना अच्छा लग रहा था देख के, and it was a very enriching experience. It was a too good experience, and we want to again go LFP post pandemic to stay 2-3 days more in the houseboat, surrounded by waters and surrounded by nature. So that's all. Thank you.
Nice, Himani. Whose decision was it to visit Kerala? Dad's decision. So he travels first and then takes you along with it?
Yeah. He's like a man who wants to travel with his family only. So the whole family went to Kerala. So my dad is a travel freak, so he planned out everything. So he is he can open his travel agency as well because he can plan out the trips very well. So we covered 3 to 4 destinations in 7 days.
So if you have to convince someone that traveling is a healing experience,
yes,
what would be your thoughts? What would you convey?
I think it depends on the person to person where he want to go. If it is mountain, then surely I'll prefer the Kedarnath and the Badrinath. To see that place is like beautiful. It is a religious place, but it is too beautiful to see. And if it is beaches, then I would say yes, Goa. And if it is nature, then I would say it's Kerala. So it depends on the person to person what he prefers, because every person wants to go to the destination according to his own wishes.
All right, nice, Himani. Thank you so much.
Fantastic, thank you so much. And Sherry sir, मेरे को लग रहा है कि हमारा जो अगला चैंपियनशिप होने वाला है वो ट्रिप ऑन द वे होने वाला है, पता नहीं गोवा में या केरला में, ये वक्त बताएगा। बट इतना इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक दिया है, kudos to सुलेखा मैम, थैंक यू सो मच। और अब हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। नेक्स्ट वी हैव इज सिद्धार्थ किशोर गौर फ्रॉम दुबई, एंड आई रिक्वेस्ट चंदर सर टू गिव हिम अ टॉपिक।
Namaste, Chandra sir. How are you doing?
Good.
Thank you, Siddharth. And this looks to be a husband-wife team, is it?
Absolutely. I'm the same guy who is the director of the movie Bhag Ankita Bhag, and who is the kite flyer, basically.
Thank you. I got it right. Great, Siddharth. आपके लिए prop है मेरे पास।
जी सर।
बहुत बड़ा है। कुछ ज़्यादा ही बड़ा है। And get ready to see it now.
Wow.
What does this remind you of?
Guitar and music always reminds me of one very important thing: emotions. Emotions.
All the best. Emotions.
Interesting. All the best. Your time starts now.
So first and foremost, I would like to thank all of the distinguished jury members, amazing participants here for giving me this opportunity. Today is 29th of May, and it's a very, very special day. Now you might be thinking, why is it a special day? It is because in 1953, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay climbed Mount Everest for the first time. And speaking in front of you impromptu feels like as if I'm climbing Mount Everest. And number 2, because Discovery, the space rocket, launched on the International Space Station in 1999 on the very same day today. And I want to thank Author Sherry sir for giving us the same platform that was given to Discovery space rocket. So with that, I would like to ask you all a question. What is this in my hand? Type it in the chat box quickly. What is this? Mobile. Yes, it's a smartphone. But I beg to disagree with you. I tell you it is us. Can you tell me what are these things which you see on my mobile phone? All these different icons that you see. What are these things? Apps. Absolutely. We are all mobile phones, and the apps are all our emotions. In fact, when we were born, like the same time when the mobile came fresh and we unboxed it, it only had 2 or 3 applications: trust, joy, happiness. Because we were born as babies. We trusted our mothers. Even if they pushed us up, we would come down smiling because we knew they will catch us. We were happy, we were joyful, except for the times when we wanted food. That is the only time we were cranky because we wanted to gain their attention. But with life, as we move on, with time, with the conditioning from our parents, with the conditioning of media, our education system, our culture, our religion, we start putting a lot of unwanted apps in our cell phone. These unwanted apps or these unwanted emotions, they burn our mental calories, like they burn the battery. 80% of the applications that I see in my mobile phone, I never use. In fact, Dr. David Hawkins has said that all human beings have emotions and they vibrate at a different frequency. They either vibrate in the fear frequency or in the power frequency. Fear are all the negative emotions that you can think of. It could be shame, it could be guilt, it could be apathy, it could be fear, it could be desire, it could be pride. But these are all when you're operating in fear. But when you operate with power, when you operate with love, you have all the different emotions of courage, of willingness, of acceptance, of love, of joy, of enlightenment. So, life is what? Life is basically a combination of the strings, like the guitar, of different emotions. Now, which string you want to play, which string you want to pull, is all up to you. In fact, 1 month back, I was in India and I was in a very bad state. Because on the one hand, my sister was pregnant and she was in the hospital delivering a baby. I was extremely delighted. I was so excited. I was so happy. But at the same time, on the other hand, in a different hospital, my father-in-law was fighting between life and death. He couldn't breathe. He was gasping for breath. He was like, Siddharth, please help me. He was gasping for every breath. At that point of time, I was in a dilemma. Should I be anxious or should I be aroused? Should I have fear or should I be happy about what is happening? But I think life is just nothing but a combination of emotions, without which we are all living in a vacuum. And the emotions that we all have every day, whatever be the case, it is important to start vibrating from the lower frequencies of fear, because 80 to 90% of the things that we are fearful of, they all exist in our mind. Think of snakes, for example. I was scared of snakes. Why was I scared of snakes? When I am being an educated man, knows that only 93 to 94% of snakes are poisonous. But I was scared because half knowledge is a dangerous thing. I realized that only 5 to 6% snakes are actually, poisonous. They can kill you and the remaining can only kiss you. But still we are fearful of snakes because this is the lack of knowledge and this is the lack of actions. The only thing that you need to do if you have to move from the fear energy or fear emotions to that of power emotions is to take actions, because there are no two ways about action. In fact, I would like to share a small story with you. There was once a nightingale who used to go to listen to Swami Valmiki's satsang in a forest between India and Nepal. One day the forest caught fire and all the animals and all the humans started running away from the forest. But this nightingale, she went to a river which was 2 to 3 kilometers away, picked up a few drops of water, and she came back to the forest and dropped this water onto the forest fire to try and extinguish the fire. A tortoise who was running away from the forest asked the nightingale, "Nightingale, your 2 to 3 drops is not going to make any difference. Why are you doing this?" Nightingale smiled and said, "I know it's not going to make any difference, but the day the history of this forest will be written, I should be the person who was thought to be courageous, to be powerful and not fearful. I was operating at someone who is trying to rescue the situation, not a bystander looking like a window shopper and not taking any actions." And that is exactly what I want to tell you. Be the nightingales in your life, because the only way to overcome fear is to take action. And remember, the emotions of fear, which I mentioned to you, is basically the acronym false evidence appearing real. Do remember that and start working towards love and the emotions connected to love. And for that, you need to take action. And for that, I would like to mention another important personality, the 35th president of the United States, who is John F. Kennedy. He said a very important thing, and I'm mentioning him today because also it's birthday for him. He says, if not us, who? If not now, when? The time to take action and move from one emotion, the negative emotions, to the positive ones is now. There is no better time. I would like to thank all of you for your time.
क्या बात है, very nice Siddharth ji, lovely. And friends, now next we have is from Achi Mumbai, Mr. Aditya Doshi. I request Sulekha ma'am to give him a topic. Mr. Aditya Doshi आ गए हैं.
Hi, good afternoon everyone.
Good afternoon. And yes.
Hello, Aditya.
Hello ma'am, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm good. So, Aditya, a little background about you, please.
I'm a subconscious mind expert and I conduct workshops helping people how to use their mind for manifesting their dreams and desires.
Okay. Any recent book that you read?
I have read the book The Secret.
The Secret. Any other book?
I usually read books related to subconscious mind only. Another was The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy.
The Power of Your Subconscious Mind.
Yeah.
So could you please enlighten us with the gist of Power of Your Subconscious Mind?
Yes, ma'am. Why not?
Wow, lovely. All the best. Your time starts now.
So, how many of you want to actually live a life which you dreamt of in your past? How many of you want to live a life which is truly abundant in nature? Then, my friends, this session is for you, where I'll be sharing with you 3 important tips on how you can manifest your dreams and your desires by using the powers of your own subconscious mind. First point is gratitude. Be in a grateful mood. Today, there are many people who are always complaining about things, that this is wrong happening in my life, this is something which is harassing me, this guy is creating problems in my life. But my friends, think about this point, that if you focus on negative things, you will attract more negative things in your life. But rather than that, if you start thinking about the things for which you are grateful for, you can be grateful for one very important thing. Keep your hands right next to your nose. If you can feel the air going in and coming out, be grateful for it. Because in one day, there are lakhs and lakhs of people who are getting passed away, not necessarily of the ongoing pandemic, but for any reason. So if that is going on, be grateful for that. Second important point is appreciate. We have lost this point of appreciating others. Many of us have lost this point. We feel that they are doing something good because they have something to do with me, they need something from me, and hence they are doing that thing to me. But why? Why should we always be in a mode of negative thinking? Why can't we appreciate whatever they are doing good for us? And for here, I'll tell you one story. One of my friends, I used to always help him whenever he comes to me, and he never appreciated me. His name is Mr. A, and there's another person named Mr. B. And whenever I even give a small help to him, maybe a 10 rupee note for 5 to 10 minutes, he will say, thank you, Aditya, thank you, Aditya, thank you, Aditya. Now think about this situation. One side, I help the person, never appreciating me. On the other side, there's another person, and even for giving a 10 rupee note for 5 minutes, he will say thank you 10 times. Don't you think I will be more inclined in helping the other person who is giving me appreciation for small things? Then the same is the case with all of us. If we appreciate universe, if we be grateful for the Almighty, then don't you think they will shower more of blessings on us? Obviously, yes. So first thing, be grateful. Second thing, appreciate whatever you have. And third is value whatever you have. I will share with you one story of my childhood. It was somewhere around 5-6 years ago. I was of the age of 5-6 years old, and I was going with my dad on a walk, and I saw a nice ice cream shop. And as a small kid, I got engrossed with the ice cream shop, and I asked my dad for the ice cream. Dad, as a normal dad of anybody, agreed to give me ice cream. We went inside the shop. He made me have a cone with 1 scoop of ice cream, and we started going out. And I got so engrossed in that ice cream that I forgot what was happening outside around me. And I bashed the door right next to me, and the ice cream fell down. And I again started requesting my dad, give me one more ice cream. I was not able to take care of this, and so and so, so and so, so and so. And at that point of time, he agreed to give me ice cream. We went back to the ice cream, we went inside the ice cream shop, and he was about to order the ice cream. and I saw a big photograph of a triple scoop ice cream. And I asked my dad, Dad, I want that ice cream scoop. He said, wait for a second. And he said, Aditya, you were not in a position to handle one scoop ice cream. Do you think you will be in a position to handle the triple scoop ice cream at this point of time? Will you be able to take care of it? No, my friends. Be happy with whatever you have, appreciate whatever you have, and then you will soon see you will get a triple scoop ice cream with you. So that's the point, what I wanted to share with you all. Appreciate what you have, be grateful for whatever you have, and value whatever you have. And you will see more and more things coming in your life. And that is the power of your subconscious mind, because whatever you will focus on through appreciation, gratitude, and valuing that thing, it will attract more and more things in your life. That's the way the universe functions. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Great. And now, friends, it is time to call our last speaker, Shuchika Goyal from Gurgaon. I request Chandra sir to give her a topic, and I request everyone to leave the room because she is the last speaker and we would be discussing the scores. And friends, this is a break time just after Shuchika speak. So we will resume after 2:30. So 2:30 p.m. we all are gathering here again. Please note the time. The Zoom link will be the same. So for the result announcement and some major surprises and announcements, right? So I request everyone except the jury members and the last speaker to please leave the room. Thank you. And now
so
I request.
Am I the privileged one to only have jury's attention?
You never know. Life is full of surprises, Shuchika.
All in.
Yes. Chandra sir, can I request you to give her a topic? And everyone else, please log out. So we would be talking and we have less time. We have to wrap up quickly. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you. How are you?
All well, sir. How about you?
I'm good. कहाँ based हैं आप?
Sir, Gurgaon.
And you live with your parents or you live with your family or where?
So, sir, I'm married. I live with my husband, in-laws, and a beautiful little toddler.
Sweet of that. What do you see in my hand?
AC's remote control.
Sorry?
AC's remote control.
Remote control.
Yes, sir.
So my question to you is, who's controlling who? You are controlling your husband with the remote or your husband controls you with the remote?
Is that my topic, sir?
I don't know. I'm asking you first.
No, sir. So I believe that we are in an equal partnership. I'm very blessed to get married to my friend. So I believe we share an equal partnership.
Is that a political correct answer?
No, definitely not, sir. Like I said, I am few of those blessed ones. जहाँ रिमोट उनके हाथ में होना चाहिए उनके हाथ में होता है, जहाँ रिमोट मेरे हाथ में होना चाहिए मेरे हाथ में होता है.
I am giving you the privilege of controlling your husband for a day. What will you do?
A very good afternoon to everyone. I know, guys, that we are in a rush, but sir has given a dream chabi to me to control the remote, to have the remote of my husband in my hand for a day. Now, so guys, for that, I'll have to backtrack a little and you guys need to know Hitesh a little, Hitesh being my husband's name. We are in true sense what opposites are, opposites attract. So I am this hyperbole who is a type A personality. Type A is someone who wants everything the way it is supposed to be on time. And Hitesh being a pakka Dilli wala, time management is not his best trait. Okay, kar rahe hain, ho jayega. You know, it has taken me a lot of time to get used to it, to come around it, to let him be. And I'm guilty of that. I am guilty like any other wife whose conditioning has been such कि अब शादी हो गई है, you've been handed over an overgrown child जिसको अपने हिसाब से tweak कर लो. It has taken me quite some time to understand that he is his own person, like I am my own person, and I have to just let him be. But अब सर ने आज ये power दे दिया. He's given me the remote to change or tweak things about Hitesh. Very, very honestly, guys, I will not change a thing about him because I honestly believe that you need to accept human beings just the way they are. If I am in love with his goods, I also need to accept his traits which are not so perfect. ठीक है, there are certain things which are slightly irritating, and that is what gives me the fun. That is what gets me irritated, gets my adrenaline rushing. अगर मैं सब कुछ अपने हिसाब से change कर दूंगी, so probably I'll be cloning him into someone who will not excite me, who will not irritate me, who will not make me want to pull my hair apart. And then what is the fun in that? Life is a mixed palette. I being a big foodie, I compare everything to the analogy of food. अगर मैं अपने हिसाब से सब चीजों में नमक, मिर्ची, चीनी, खटास, मिठास डाल दूंगी, तो there will be that element of surprise कि कुछ रखा और wow, ये कुछ नया था. This is something that excited me after a long time. So to put it in a nutshell, to talk about it, that I will not change anything in my husband. I will not want to control any of the traits that he has. I will let him be. And then, like mature adults, we will get into communications, we will get into arguments, and that will give me an opportunity to fall in love with him over and over again. And that is what is my stance about having the remote control of Hitesh Goel in my hands for a day. Thank you so much for your patient listening.
Yeah, but very interesting. Thank you so much, Ruchika. That was wonderful. And now, friends, it is the results time. Not now, but at 2:30. So, except the jury members and the core team, I request everyone to please log out, and we will be using the same Zoom link to join back in. So, thank you so much for being the lovely audience and wonderful speakers.
Yeah, request all the speakers to leave the room, and we shall have a quick 2 minutes of discussion. All the core team members and honorable jury. सिद्धार्थ, नाजरीन, आप लॉग आउट करो. डॉक्टर शैली, आप लॉग आउट करें प्लीज. प्रिया, अंकिता, गुरदीप कितने
ये लोग के कैमरे ऑफ हैं. अंकिता जल्दी से. प्रिया,
ठीक है. ओके, अंकिता, या रीता जी. डॉक्टर शैली, seems you are on lunch and session is on. Yeah, we would have to politely remove you in case we won't receive the reply within next 1 minute, and I'm stopping the recording also on live. Okay.
Yes.